Sorry, I hit the button again. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to another amazing Saturday. My name is Jerry. You're watching 3DHP, and each and every week at 1 p.m. Pacific, we have makers from around the world that come on. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Twitch. We have a few makers in the back room now. Today is my wife's birthday. Happy birthday, Brandy. You know her as Betty Boop in chat. So let me pull in the two guys in the back room. We'll get going. If you have a comment, please leave it. If you'd like to drop in on the stream and you want to talk about what you're working on, we talk about FDM printing, resin printing, painting, CNC stuff. We even talk about food once in a while. So, you know, we stream, like I say, 2 to 3 hours. Welcome, everybody. And let me bring in the guys in the back room and we'll get going. Hello, Matt. How you doing today?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. How's everyone?
Real good. You're not too lively, buddy.
I'm not too lively.
Kenny.
Come on.
Kenny has great video. Look at the quality. Looks great. Sounds great. Slightly laggy, but it's all right.
Gee, I wonder why.
Let's see who we got in chat here. Guy the Jedi. Hello. I just see Guy the Jedi. We've got 13 people watching, but nobody's commenting. It looks like currently we have 10 people on YouTube, and we've got 3 people on Twitch watching. Sergio, HVAC A to Z. Hello, Sergio. How are you doing? I'll share out the link again if anybody wants to drop in, and I hope we have an amazing show today. Roger Brown, one of my channel members. Hello, Roger Brown. Good to see you. And if you guys would like to be a channel member on YouTube, right down below, you can sign up. I think it's like $4.99 or something a month. And every time I put out a video, I plug everybody at the end of the video. I did miss in one video at the end welcoming my channel members, but I try to remember when I do that, I list everybody at the end of the video and it scrolls up the screen. But thank you very much, everybody. And yes, my wife is 49 today, another year, and it's all downhill is what I told her. So,
and here we go. Ready, Matt?
So traumatic.
Ready, Jerry? Ready? Happy
birthday
to you.
Happy birthday
to you.
Happy birthday.
Hey, what do you want from a bunch of 3D guys, man?
Hello, Kate.
You can't sing. You can 3D print, but you can't sing. So, you thinking we're going to make it an X Factor?
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got my wife's pretend boyfriend from down under right here. His name is Kieran. He's down in Australia. He's on Maker Deck each and every day. He's an awesome creator. And here he is.
Boyfriend.
Hello, Kieran. How you doing today?
What do you mean, pretend boyfriend? Just keep thinking that, Jerry. Just keep thinking that, Jerry. We've got you all confused. How is my girlfriend?
She can come visit. Get her a one-way ticket, and she's welcome to go visit you.
Yeah, you won't see your next birthday if you try that.
Yeah. Hello, non-fan.
Hello, Betty Boop. Happy birthday.
Here she is.
Hello, boyfriend.
Hello,
He
girlfriend.
said he wants to feed you to the shark.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Nikita, no.
Hope Jerry's looking after you today.
Yeah, you looking good?
Karen looks
I'm
good.
doing okay.
How's Mega Deck going?
Oh, you know, it's always there. It's always working. It's always something on.
You actually have buildings in Australia, huh? Okay.
Yep.
Well,
we have
Sebastian.
buildings in Australia.
Hey, Sebastian.
Well, the only thing I see on Discovery Channel is guys looking for gold and guys looking for opals. That's all
Living
I see
underground, living in tents. Yep.
Yeah, and everything's flat.
Magnificent username guy. Hello.
Hey,
And here's something I want to share real quick. I'm going to share my screen. Magnificent username guy sent this to me last week. I didn't see it in time for the stream, but his thought was maybe this is what Bamboo is working on, and he shared this. This is from another printer company. He can give the details in chat, but here's a picture from a different company, and that's looks like 6 hot ends in one. And that's kind of interesting because we don't know what Bamboo's doing on the 20th for sure. We do see multicolor going in what looks like a hot end, so hard to say what they're doing. But this is from a different company, and I do see 6 hot ends there all in one. So that's interesting.
That's the way to go.
Yeah, one of the Bamboo ambassadors actually is
That is almost like an IDEX tool changer.
Yeah, he kickstarted on that one.
Yeah, and Matt won a huge printer the other day. Congratulations, Matt. He has a horseshoe stuck up his butt, and he's always winning everywhere all the time.
Ah,
Hello, Derek. Hello, Richard. How you doing today? There's another one of my channel members, Richard McLean. Thank you, Richard. I hope I said your last name right, McLean. Thank you for becoming a channel member.
no.
So what's
I'm not
new,
lucky.
Karen? What have you been up to? Anything new?
No, just life, just carrying on rewardless as usual. As you do.
Here, I got some good news to
Nothing too
spread.
bad.
So you're saying you live in
Because
Groundhog
we
Day?
I got some good news to spread because I know you and me got something in common with Steve. I emailed him this morning because my sister's after me for Spike the dog, and he's going to be doing Spike probably real soon
Oh, cool.
because our friend in Australia does all the same stuff I do.
Going on, Pam? And yes, this is week number 3. We will be giving away a roll of Ziltech filament today. You must be present to win, have not won in the last 2 months, and have a USA address. So if you're anywhere in the world, you can enter this giveaway that we're doing in probably an hour, hour and a half from now. But you must be in chat to win it, and it has to go to somebody in the US. Or we can do a redraw because people love to win. And if you noticed last week, I think Matt's name came up twice. I done a drawing, and bam, bam, his name came up twice.
Yeah, it's
So-
rigged, man. It's rigged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, the only way I won was I was gifted from somebody that won. So yeah, it's rigged.
You know. Okay.
Wow.
I'll tell you one thing.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
I'll tell you one thing. I'm a little bit of in the past, a hacker, and I was offered around about 10 years ago a job by GCHQ. This is basically your type of CIA, FBI type of stuff, you know. They offered me a job. So
That's what I meant. Yeah, not rigged because Jerry would never do that. It's hacked by Matt. It's hacked.
never
Yeah,
know.
that's what I'm
you know?
after.
I hack everybody. I hack the whole world, you know. Just,
Yeah, Sebastian,
I
was
don't
talking
hack.
to Zora through emails, when
Oh.
Sam, they done the live stream. A few different emails with Zora. She tried to talk to her company. My channel is too small on YouTube. I've only got slightly under 5,000 subs. I don't have enough watch hours and retention. So they're like, nah, we're not going to send the K1 Max. So that went out the window. I wanted to review a K1 Max. Oh, well. I'm currently
No.
replacing the radiator up on my truck. I drove it across town the other day. I left my wife in the truck for like 35 minutes, air on high, sitting there in park, and I overheated. I was in the red almost on my truck, and come to find out later when I got home, my radiator cracked, split down the side. So I went and bought a new radiator this morning, and I got to get that put on tomorrow. Get that put in my truck tomorrow morning. So, oh well.
Tomorrow's Sunday.
So, I'm retired.
Today's Sunday.
Oh, you're gonna do it
Sunday is a
tomorrow.
work day.
Yeah, I do all my own work. I don't hire shops to do
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
If I can't fix it, it can't be fixed.
You can get it from the front. can't
Jerry
you?
can
Pull
do
the front
everything.
cover off.
Woo!
Yeah, I can do almost anything.
I quit working on cars, man. I used to do all that crap.
Sebastian, what's the name of the German one? It's a very long word.
Ferrari?
What's it called? No, the German type of FBI, German type of CIA. It's called. It's a very long word. Bundes.
Gestapo?
No, that was one of my other family members who did that.
Volkswagen. Volkswagen. Ladies, let me interrupt. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got the one and only, the cameraman from China that went with Sam Prentice. Don't know what to say. I was going to go somewhere with that. Anyway, we got Scott, Edge of 3D, popping in. Hey, Scott.
Hey, Scott. Oh
Hey,
my
everybody.
God! You
How goes
shaved.
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone.
Oh, I liked you more. I didn't recognize you at first. I'm
sure everybody has heard Sam talk about Miss Holly. Sam is very infatuated with Miss Holly.
And we've got Vincent, 1977, all out. Hello, Vincent.
Hey, Vincent.
Hey, everybody.
Anyway,
Scott.
Sam was quite infatuated with Miss Holly, and Miss Holly asked me to shave my mustache off, and
Oh.
If Miss
Wow.
Holly asked me to shave my mustache off, it's going. So
Let's take a peek. Wow.
there you go. It's gone. So
You look so much younger too.
yeah, yeah. I guess that's part
Well,
of it
looks
there.
like you're letting your hair grow in a little bit. You haven't shaved your head.
I haven't shaved my head. I got to shave one or the other. So
You can't
Okay.
afford the blades.
I'm
otherwise.
shaving here. I'm not shaving up here. I can only afford so many razors.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, they're expensive
That's
these
why
days.
that's why
blades.
you buy yourself a sharpener.
yeah,
Is that the name you were
uh,
thinking of, Matt? Was that the name right there? Bunder something?
Bundesnachrichten.
Hello, Vince.
Hold on, I have to see that. Bundesnachrichtendienst. Yeah, that's the one. That's what we call it.
A mustache filter.
ran
I
out of
forgot the
cigarettes.
name.
I'll be right back.
It's
All
such a long name, and I don't use it very often, so I keep forgetting that name. So, we
Just
Germans have
pick
to
up your phone and ask. They'll
overcomplicate
tell you
stuff
straight
all
away
the
because they're
time.
listening into your conversations. They'll be able to
Simon
correct you.
Snow, hello, hello. Thank you for joining in today. Oh, here's that link again. Yeah, last week, Scott, I know you said you had something going on where you was going really fast, but Sam was here and you hung out for quite a while last week.
Yeah, I watched it after the fact, but I was up at Heartland Raceway in Topeka, Kansas last Saturday. So
Nice.
You enjoyed China?
love China. I'm going back. So
Did you find
Yep.
any food that you enjoyed? Or most of it was like, yeah.
actually, everything we had there I enjoyed except for the one night when we were out with Nick from Polymaker, and one of the dishes was frog, and I tried it. I couldn't do
The
it.
frog is good. Bit bony, but the frog's
Question now: was it just a frog leg, or was it the live
good. No,
one?
It's
They
whole
have-
frog.
they have
It's
big,
I
whole
know.
tiny little
huge
frogs that they
frogs.
cook.
But they're alive, right?
No.
Well, they're not live when they bring them out. They're already cooked, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
they
all
just
right.
they're
Because sometimes
little
they
they're
do
bitty
give
frogs.
you. Sometimes they do give you like a little pot. What I see, and I see them dunk the frog in there for like a minute or two, and then take it out and then eat it.
Yeah, no. It wasn't like that. It was already cooked. It just something about it. I didn't. It couldn't do it.
Does it
bigger
taste
than
like
your head,
chicken?
Matt.
them, but
The frogs are huge. They're bigger than your head. So they're
Yeah.
big bullfrogs. They're huge frogs they use for these meals.
I love
What-
Chinese American, obviously, but if I was to go to China, don't tell me what it is. If you say it's good, I'll try it. And then if I like it, tell me after I eat it what it was. Don't tell me before.
so
What about bugs on a stick?
no, we didn't do bugs
Like
on
in
a stick.
Thailand.
Guy's still a nerd.
Hello, Stellar Nerd.
But here's the thing to remember when you're in China and you go to these real Chinese restaurants, not these westernized Chinese restaurants. When they say beef or pork or chicken, that is any part of the animal that can't be used as clothing or shelter.
Yep. That
So
leaves a lot of room.
you could be eating pork anuses and beef nipples and chicken balls. I mean,
Yeah.
it's pork, it's beef, it's chicken. It comes from that animal, and that's what they call it, and that's what you get. So,
Or tube steak.
yeah, I don't know that we had any of that, but I didn't ask.
Yeah.
I could give you some menu choices you would not want to eat in China. Trust me.
I'd eat a whole
yeah.
I'd eat a whole jar of Vegemite before I eat some of that stuff.
Yep. You'd be smart. as well. You'd be smart too.
The food was really, really inexpensive there as long as you went to the Chinese restaurants. But if you went to McDonald's or any place like that, by the time you converted the price of the food, it was
Stupid
it
money.
was the same as it is here. $8-9 for a a burger, fries, and drink at McDonald's.
Did you go to a McDonald's?
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. Sam and I went to McDonald's a few times. So
Yeah, because I did that when I was in Paris.
in fact,
Just
that
for the
was our
hell
first.
of it. I walked in. Looks the same. Walked out.
At least in Paris, you can order alcohol at McDonald's.
Oh yeah, same in Germany. I went to McDonald's in Germany because
Really?
that's where I served was in Germany.
Yep. So
Sam,
you can get alcohol.
McDonald's
I never
was
saw
Sam
it
and I's first outing without our caretaker that we were able to get our own food. So that was quite an accomplishment. We managed to order McDonald's because everything there is done by app and it's paid for by app. You can't walk into McDonald's or Burger King or any place like that and walk up to a counter and order food because there is no counter to walk up to and order food.
There's a kiosk.
The kiosks don't work. You have to use the app.
Oh wow.
Those places I will walk straight out. They do that here now. You can order at the counter, but it's getting less and less. And it's all digital with a big touch screen on the then you can order, you take your receipt,
we have
and
that
then
here too in England.
I walk straight to the counter, and sometimes you have to order that. I said nope, not gonna do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got Josh JRT 3D popping in. Hello, Josh. Recreator
Hello.
3D.
Hey, Josh.
How's everybody doing?
Welcome.
Hey, Josh.
What's up?
Not much. Getting my bearings.
Hey, I do have a Voron now in my studio, so I can stand up and eat and tinker with my Voron the entire time we're on stream. Oh, that's an accomplishment, isn't it, Jerry?
I was
My
reading
mic-
something. You have to say it
What's up?
again. I was
What-
reading something.
I said I now have a Voron in here, so I can stand up with my back to the camera and tinker with the Voron the entire time we're on stream.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like Dustin.
What
Yeah,
what
I'm
what's
trying-
up? What
I'm trying to be
size?
more like Dustin. I look up to my
Yeah.
heroes, so I'm.
Yeah.
Scott, what size?
It's a Trident 250. Oh.
Did you hear, Scott? I won a printer.
Oh, don't get me fucking started, you. Kidding.
What's your language?
That's why I said you beep.
Well, the green X things look nice.
I'm
Yeah,
freaking
there you go.
believable.
Looks real nice.
I started building that a week ago last Tuesday. It was actually finished on Sunday, but it was Monday night before I got it pushing plastic because trying to get this screen here to rotate was a nightmare. But
Are you using rigger stock drivers or fast ones?
it's everything stock. It's an LDO kit, and it's exactly the way it came from LDO and West 3D. I didn't change anything. Well, I take that back. I did use a Euclid probe on it.
So no 5160s.
I'm like, where'd Scott go? You got rid of your mustache.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first thing when he came in, that's one of that too.
Miss Holly at Creality said I needed to shave my mustache off, and if Miss Holly tells me I need to shave something off, it's coming off.
Question: is she your wife?
No, she's somebody else's wife, but Sam and I are just.
Scott, it tickles. Please shave it off.
What is going on there?
Sam fell in love with Miss Holly when we were in China, and so did I. And like I say, if Miss Holly says shave your mustache off, yeah, it's coming off.
Oh
Okay.
my god!
Anyway,
Yeah, I enjoyed all the clips and all the pictures and all the videos, and
that's probably what I posted is probably 1% of all the videos and pictures and stuff we took over there. I think by the time we were done, Sam had over 5 terabytes of pictures and video.
Holy crap!
I've got just over a terabyte of my own. So
how'd that storm turn out when you were hunkered down in that hotel with the building shaking? It wasn't that bad.
About 2-3 o'clock in the morning, the wind switched around to the side of the hotel that my room was on. And when I first got there, they came into the room. They took me up to the room. They came in there with me. And to back up a minute, when I got to the hotel, all the windows are taped with these big X tapes, and there's bars through the handles on the doors, and everything is chained down, and there was no way to get into the hotel. And of course, the airport's closed. I mean, it was totally closed. The terminal was closed. The lights were off. And so the cab lets me out there, and I get out of the cab, and I'm like, I can see people in there at the front desk. Well, finally, this guy came from around, actually a police officer.
Sorry.
Came from around kind of behind there, and he asked me if I was staying there, and I said I was. So he took me around and let me in through a secure door there, a big steel door, and got checked in. They walked me up to my room, and they came in there, and they wanted to check and make sure the hurricane windows were shut, because they were going around shutting all the typhoon windows, they called them. Yeah. But it was like sliding glass doors that went across the whole glass going out of and they shut them and locked them. So then must have been around 2 a.m. in the morning, the wind got pretty bad on that side of the building, and they were rattling, and the rain was hitting it pretty hard. But that was it. I mean, that was the extent of it. Even the little palm trees out in the lawn right outside my window and stuff, they were still fine the next morning. The leaves weren't blown off of them or anything. So I think some other parts of Shenzhen had some flooding and stuff, but up at the airport where I was at, I mean, it actually wasn't bad at all. The upside to it is all the flights that were canceled after they closed the airport at noon that day, I was stuck at the same hotel that all the little flight attendants were staying at. So I was quite entertained all evening in the lobby down there.
Nice.
I can imagine.
But, yeah, I mean, it really wound up being a non-event where I was at. You know, the worst part was the airport was closed until noon on Saturday, and my transit pass run out at midnight Saturday night, and there was only 12 flights that went out of the airport that day. And fortunately, I got on one of them and got to Tokyo, but otherwise I'd have had to go to the Chinese police and get an extension on my stuff and everything. But anyway, Creelli's got me hooked up. Next time around, I'll have a
Royal Nomi
2-year business visa and a multi-entry visa, and I won't have to worry about it. So, but it was a great time. Can't wait to go back. Absolutely everybody we met with were just phenomenal people. Walk into a place not being able to speak a word of their language, and people would go out of their way to help you out. I mean, it was really, you know, I had preconceived notions of what it was going to be like there based on what the Western media tries to feed us, and it couldn't have been more wrong. It absolutely couldn't have been more wrong.
Don't they make a translator app for your smartphone that's fairly fast where you can talk in it and it'll translate it?
So exactly that. When I got to, my phone was on. When I got to customs, the guy came on when I first landed there in China. I couldn't talk to him. He couldn't talk to me. So he goes, phone. So I handed him my phone, and he goes, unlock. So I unlocked it, and I thought maybe he was wanting to look through there and see inappropriate pictures I had of Sam Prentice.
Check your browser history.
So he went through there real quick and found a translator, and right on iPhone. It's a phenomenal translator that's built right into the iOS system. Right there. And you just talk to it. You know, I can hold this down, I can talk to it, and I can say, translate this to Chinese. There you go. It's translated.
Okay, cool.
And then, because he just grabbed my phone, he pushed the button, he started talking to it in Chinese and handed it back to me. And well, my camera's not going to focus because I'm too close to it. But anyway, so that works really well. And then we were told by Naomi Wu that we needed to use WeChat when we got there. So we both got that and got it all set up and everything before we got into the country. The problem is you can't link a bank card to WeChat that's not a Chinese bank. So you can't pay for shit from WeChat. So we had Alipay, and turns out everything works the same in Alipay as it does in WeChat. And we had no problems. Once we learned how to use Alipay, you pay for everything from it. You order your food from it. You order your taxi cabs from it. You do everything from it, and it worked great. So
So you didn't do any currency exchange?
you can't do anything with currency there. They won't take money.
Really?
No.
Kind of.
Now, with that being said, when we went to the electronics market, I've always wanted one of these 3D hologram fans, and I found one. So I let Selma, who's Chinese, argue with the guy over the price, and it started out at a few $100s, and by the time she got done arguing with him, it was down to $114 US. So whatever that works out to in Chinese yen, I think was 800. I was trying to pay for it with my Alipay, and my Alipay kept coming up and saying it was a risky transaction and rejecting it. So I told the guy, I said, "I'm sorry, I got no way to pay
Don't
for
trust
it."
this white American.
And he said, "Do you have U.S. cash?" And I said, "Yes." And he says, "Is it fresh?" I'm like, "Well, it's crisp."
Ink and dry.
So he took $120 from me, because then he was trying to figure out how he was going to give me the $6 change. I said, "Don't worry about it, because I would have to pay a transaction fee on Alipay anyway." So
Transaction fee.
it all worked out.
Just pick up something else and say $6. $6.
There's got to be at least somebody who's going to take some American cash somewhere. So that's
Now I did.
good to know the
I
market
did
does
do-
that.
Yeah, I did do currency exchange at the airport just so I would have some Chinese money to bring home.
So what is that device? You knew I was
Give me
going
a
to
minute.
ask.
Give me a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it now.
Now.
Unboxing. Unboxing.
I'm doing it. I got to get the
I'll
power cord for it.
never shave my mustache or beard.
This
If you met Miss Holly, you'd shave your mustache. I can
Miss
assure
Holly
you
must
of
be,
that.
Kenny needs it. He can live out of it if he runs out of food.
all right, so I do have to say that he's probably got a good one up on some of us, because I know I went to a state fair yesterday and got.
Oh, I know what he's going to show us. Those are cool.
I got into a steak and got cheese all over myself. Oh yeah, that's awesome. I've seen those.
Yeah, I just got it hung up in the damn.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Now the problem is the camera's it's going to flicker because the settings on the camera. But
Yeah, the resolution or
Frame rate. Yeah.
Well, keep your cat away from it.
So you can feed whatever you want to see on it?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yo, dude. That's
awesome. That thing is awesome.
That's like Back to the
Like
Future.
I say, the camera doesn't do a very good job of picking it up, but
Yeah,
you get the idea.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like
There's a
those
fancy can, and
recording an old CRT.
Yeah, because we watch the Bot Wars, and they come out doing that type of thing. On the
I
Bot
wouldn't
Wars.
think that in China that would cost that much in China.
I wound up paying $106 for it in China, and to buy it here in the U.S. off Amazon is exactly double that
Wow.
for the same exact one.
That makes sense.
Crazy.
I
Yeah.
mean, anything off Amazon that you're going to get on AliExpress, it's going to be at least double just for what somebody is doing for what Amazon's charging them to be there. I know a lot of Chinese vendors that don't even want to be on Amazon anymore because
Somebody's got to pay for Bezos' yacht.
I think eventually, if China was smart enough, they'd bring AliExpress over to America as Amazon.
They're
They-
connected to the CCP directly, so that's not going to happen.
That's the thing is, like we got Amazon for a reason. They got AliExpress, and we import and export and do our thing.
What are you showing there, Matt? What is that? I'll put you on the big screen.
Oh, that's a little train what I'm just printing. I just were as a. I can't put more light behind it, otherwise I disturb the printer. That's all the light I right now control, but it will be finished in around about 5 hours. In 6 hours it will be finished.
I see a melted clock hanging over a countertop and another clock over a chair or something.
It's a famous painting, what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it will be finished soon. Hold on, let me go a little bit back with the camera.
Jerry, Salvador Dali.
Well, I'm working on Big Tree Tech's Dragster. Printing the bodies on it right now. So that's part of the body. And
that's for Earth coming up right at the end of the month?
Yeah.
How long is the model again?
What's that?
Would that fit on a 500 by 500 by 500?
In pieces.
One piece?
No, it's 3
No,
foot
not
long.
one piece.
No, not even one piece. It's a long. It's about 800.
No, the model's a little over a meter long. Just the body on it.
Yeah, but the nose is about 800. Yeah.
The body on it is 710 millimeters to the side plates.
Yeah.
And overall, from the front wing, well, it's going to fall off here, to the back of the rear wing is 1,190 millimeters.
Yeah, Derek wants to know that you're not using your belt printers right now, or are they gone on the back burner? Or
I don't have belt printers anymore.
Oh, you got rid of them?
I gave them all away except for the two that are hanging on the walls in the office or in the studio, and I don't use those.
Why?
Trevor says happy birthday, Brandy.
Why?
Why?
Because I have too many printers.
I'm getting rid of actually
You
also
eliminated the belt printer because it wasn't part of your operation anymore? Like, did you not feel that you needed it?
I just not. I wasn't using them, so I passed them on to somebody else.
Fair enough.
Oh.
That's what I'm gonna do with probably mine. My G-Tech's what I'm doing.
I've got a video I want to share. Trevor filmed his store for me this morning. So let me share my screen. Let's see. Present.
But I think my T500, what I'm getting will be the top percent. Will be right there in the corner. I'm gonna put it where my other G-Tech is.
Okay, I'm not sure if you can hear this, so I'm going to turn my mic towards my speaker, and we'll see if you can hear it. Come on, play. Why is it not playing? That's not it. Right there.
He probably just sent you a picture with one of those little signs on it. Oh well.
Why can't I full screen it?
Maybe too much bandwidth?
No, I don't know what's going on.
What is that?
Sound like somebody had gas.
Yeah.
Sound like somebody farted in their mic.
Guys, need something else.
Well, that's weird. Let me hit download.
God, my Alexa just answered back there.
I don't know why I can't play that.
Because Zook says no.
Let's see.
Might as well start again. Try unplugging and plugging it back in.
Hey Dan, how you doing today? Yeah, I don't know why in the hell I can't play that. Sorry, Trevor, I can't play it for some reason. Well, feel free to talk. I just can't get this working.
Yeah, I made a little.
Man, if I make one of those and I put it on Facebook, the couple kick my door down.
Yeah. Look,
Highly illegal to print one of those.
That's plastic, and it's golden color.
Not the point.
Oh,
Not the point.
doesn't matter.
It has intention.
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of the stuff that happened to Naomi
Stephen.
Wu is very like on the line of like, really? But they're going through some crazy stuff down there. So, you know, like stuff that you do at your house might be totally different to somebody else. So
Yeah, so I've been to the customer today. Had some good news.
Good.
They're gonna pay you?
I already been paid. So that's not
That
a big.
doesn't matter.
Not a,
Let me guess. A pagan whip in what they call whips. Whiplashes.
No. The customer maybe he's still thinking about it. I'm gonna hear it next week, and
Ball gags and handcuffs.
he wants about 2,000 units every month. So that means I have to keep 6 printers running night and day.
Continuously.
But
You need
he
more
paid you.
printers.
such a bad thing, right?
Yeah.
Hey, I get for every piece I make, I get €1. So material cost and electric, it's still earn 70 cents per item that I print. So
And that's guaranteed every month rolling in.
Yeah.
That's what you want. Guaranteed baseline.
exactly, and I've been talking about it because I don't got a lot of printers, and I need some faster printers for that. We're talking about it, and he even wants to buy 5 K1s for me.
There you go.
So
It's not bad when someone else wants to start your farm.
yeah, so we will see what happens. I'm gonna hear it next week, and also have to make some other stuff for his shop.
Is that the
So-
little round device what you showed me, what we talked about in private chat?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, the K1s can knock them out in a week. With 5 K1s.
Normally, when I print 6 units on the normal Ender 3, it takes 9 hours. The K1 does it in 4.5 on half settings, so on the 300mm settings. So it saves me a lot of time.
Yeah.
Also, I don't need to level the bed every couple of times and fiddle around with the Bowden tube and that kind of stuff. So far, my K1 is running.
Yeah, that's what I like about. Well, I don't have a K1, but my bamboo.
You don't have a K1 yet.
No.
Maybe
not
next
yet.
week.
He hasn't entered the contest yet.
Reality, please send me one.
I have a K1 and it's dead.
Oh no.
So, and I'm
Yeah, but you got one of the first generations, don't you?
Oh, got a raid coming in. Free Heathen is raiding us with 15 viewers. Hey.
Hello, Free Hidden. How goes it?
Hello, Patrick. Thank you for the raid, Free Heathen. Hope you guys had a great stream. My name is Jerry with 3DHP, and I interrupted Scott so I can talk real quick. And each and every week, Saturday, 1 p.m. Pacific, we go live on YouTube and Twitch. We have makers in from all over the world. We talk about 3D printing, lasers, resin, painting, cookies, food, anything and everything. A little bit of anything and everything. We stream anywhere from 2 to 4 hours, and we'll be doing a giveaway in a little bit, probably about a half hour or so. A roll of Ziltech filament. You'll do hashtag USA in chat. Must be present to win, USA only, and we'll do that giveaway in probably a half hour or so. I'll put the banner back up on the screen. But I hope, Free Heathen, you had a great stream. I know you've been streaming on and off all week, and I try to drop in your chat when I can and say hi. And welcome, everybody. Please consider subscribing, following, and all the above. And today's my wife's birthday. She turned 49. She's Betty Boop in chat. And if anybody would like to donate to her birthday, there's a link to PayPal. You can do so. $1, $5, anything helps, but totally not necessary. And anyway, that's about it. Thank you for joining, everyone. Go ahead, Scott.
I don't even remember what I was going to say now. Oh no, my K1 died, and I have an entire phone full of contacts at Creality I could reach out to and get it fixed instantly. But I'm doing it through the normal channels like a normal person to see just exactly what it's going to take. Because the last time when the extruder died on me, it took less than 48 hours and I had a brand new extruder for it, and they had no idea who I was. So I've done the same thing this time, but granted, it started late on a Thursday, so it's been the weekend there and stuff. And I did get through to chat right away, but they passed it on to tech support, who's supposed to email me, because chat had me test something. And when I pulled I jerried my printer. I pulled the connector off from the umbilical cord, and the whole socket came off. Then I got everything disassembled, got the hot end hooked back up to just the motherboards out away from everything, and plugged the cable back in so I could power it and move the hot end around and see if it was a broken wire on the thermistor. But I was off 90 degrees when I plugged the cable back in, and of course, as soon as I powered it up, it let loose all the magic smoke.
It happens.
So,
Yeah, I broke a connector on my Bamboo the same way. The connector didn't come out, but the wires did. Tried to put it back together, bent everything up, and had to replace it.
yeah. So I'm waiting to see.
Hey, Sam.
The real Sam Prentice is in chat. Hey, Sam,
Hey,
how you
Sam.
doing? Looks like he's 15.
Well, that puts me 2 years older than the number of birthdays I've actually had. So, hey, Sam says it makes me look old. You guys say it makes me
I'm not a Polymaker partner, but I wish I was. I've been trying to contact Nick for over a month, and I would like to be a Polymaker partner, but I have never heard
right
back yet.
now. Jerry, Nick is extremely difficult to get a hold of because he's in the process of moving to the United States and everything else. So, it's very difficult to get a hold of him right now.
Yeah. Every time he has a live stream, I say something in chat. That's why the 12th of last month is when I left a ticket on Discord and messaged him about it, and on Twitter. So anyway, one of these days, maybe, or not.
Yeah.
If you'd like to drop in, Sam, for a minute. I know last week you're on for a very long time. Here's a link.
No, we don't need Sam in here.
He's seen far too much of Sam lately. He's had enough.
And more with Creality on the K1 that I wanted to review, the K1 Max. That fell through because my channel was too small and I don't have enough viewers, enough watch hours or whatever. So.
I know, Sam, I know you're listening, so I'm going to start a countdown of 1 minute. And if you don't appear on the stream,
he's going to bust out the B-roll.
Let me get the stopwatch out here.
Now he's like stumbling over his kid, over his
if you
wife.
If you don't show up on the stream in 1 minute, I'm going to show the video of you on the scooter.
Yeah, the B-roll comes out.
Oh,
an
God.
Extra 4.9
Now
terabytes
he's
of
running.
Sam
I
doing
can
stupid
imagine
things.
him like falling over stuff and slipping on the floor.
He's like, go ahead, show it.
Brandy, Patrick from Light Source Engraving sent you $20 on PayPal. Yes. Thank you in chat. Patrick, Light Source Engraving. The man that made all those really cool things on his laser that he sent me, the patches and everything.
TikTok, Sam, TikTok. Not that I have any way to show it because it's still on my phone, but I can threaten to. I may have video of him singing Chinese karaoke.
My wife is on a cell phone. That's why she's not typing her words correctly, but you get the point. Thank you very much, Patrick.
I guess Sam ain't going to join us, so I'm going to have to break out the B-roll.
Yeah.
Okay,
The
here we
one
go.
where he's in the shower.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, the real Sam Prentice. Come on up.
Sam's like, oh, hell no.
Which video is this?
I was going to show the video of you on the back of the scooter drunk at 2 o'clock in the
Oh, you
morning.
can show that. I don't care about that.
Or the video of you singing Chinese karaoke.
No, Chinese karaoke thing is a little bit more embarrassing, but
So you're not going to hear the audio. I don't know how the hell I can do this.
oh my god, I don't even remember doing that. Did we actually drive?
Here we go.
Mate, I don't remember. Oh wow,
Oh my god.
that's hilarious.
Headed to 7-Eleven.
No.
Let me back it back up to the beginning so you can see when they almost took out they almost T-boned this other scooter. Watch here. Watch right in front of her. Look at this scooter coming in and boom.
All
It
that
looks
weight
like
on
you
the-
guys had a ton of fun.
Man, dragon feet and everything.
Shenzhen's a lot of fun in the evening, I must admit.
Yeah, that's the only one I'm going to show. And we lost Sam. He came on long enough to see that and shut his phone off.
Look, his cameras, he's still there. He's just got lost video.
Sounds like he lost audio too. I don't know if he's at
Yeah,
home.
sorry,
Are
guys.
you at home or are you still in Germany?
is.
Yeah, I'm at home, but I couldn't log on from the computer because I've got too many printers in the background that you're not allowed to see yet. So yeah.
I hope you're taking a break, Sam. You've been so damn busy with everything I've seen online. You need to relax a little bit.
No relaxing. Out to America next week. There's some more stuff in the pipeline as well. So it's all good fun. It's all good fun.
Yeah, you're out to America next week and then out to America, what, 2.5 weeks after that again? 3 weeks?
Possibly. Yeah, possibly. I don't know yet. They've asked me, but nothing's been. They haven't booked the tickets. Put it that way. But what I will say is, I have got the Anycubic Cobra 2 Max, and it is dreadful.
This was shared to me by Magnificent Username Guy last week. I didn't see it during the stream. And he was talking about another company that came out with a hot end that's got 6 nozzles on it. And he was kind of thinking maybe that's what Bamboo has up their sleeve, which I don't know. Only you know. But I just wanted to share it this week because I forgot to last week.
I don't know. Would you like a sneak peek? I will show you something. I can't even show you the box. Here is some bamboo. That's
Is that a box full of poop?
That's the bamboo that I can. That is full of poop. Yeah, lots of poop. So yeah, there's a lot of poop. I've been using the thing literally to death. It's
Hello, Jack.
It's had a lot of use. I was really disappointed with that Cobra 2 Max though. That's it just keeps stopping. It's hang on. This every time I get to this point, I was going to try and build a really, really big truck, the fix and do truck. And each time we get to this point, it just dies and stops working completely. And that is part of a 3-day. I'm being very careful what I can show you. Part of a 3-day print, which is a bit of a nightmare. So it's more of a hot turd than a hot dump, unfortunately. So there you go.
I heard the company Auteur is merging with another company and they've changed their name. That's what Trevor from Navarre 3D was telling me. I don't remember the exact names and the details. He said he'll try to drop in a little bit, but Auteur has changed, either are or have changed their name.
The laser company?
Yes.
Oh, right. Gotcha.
Josh, you haven't been on in a few weeks. What have you been up to, buddy?
Earth prep. I had a bunch of units that I made for primarily for photography, so they didn't necessarily have to do the part. Now they have to do the part. So some of them were functional and some of them were not. And so now I'm just going through each one and making sure it's good. At the same time, we've got
2 weeks. Still got 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah. You know, it's 10 days or so.
No stress, no panic. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that picture I showed you guys was from Magnificent Username Guy, and here's his comment about that video, that picture.
I found this on the side of the road, Jerry.
Face hugger.
I don't
Oh,
know.
cool.
Someone was done with it, but it's pretty clean, and I just thought it was funny. So I like aliens.
Has your wife seen that yet?
Yeah.
lay it on her pillow when she wakes up, and have a string hooked to it and yank on it or something.
I'm sure that won't go good. But yeah, we got me and Rob have been working on the Automata project with the light blasters and lasers. That's coming along.
Which Rob Mink or?
Yep.
Okay.
And so all the banners, everything, stickers, all that's wrapped up and just pretty much hopefully coming next week. And I don't want to say I shot myself in the foot, so I'm, like 10 days, rush. But now I did large Automata.
Oh, cool.
And so this guy goes back. Unfortunately, my 5-volt motors won't power this guy whatsoever. So this is a 300% scale. So now I got to dial it back down for reality expectations versus my expectations. And that way we can still have some fun at the show. But these are going to come to being already printed. People can actually experience them for what they were intended to. So there's a spin gear here to make it go a little better. But I'm learning a lot as I go, and I don't know if anybody else tends to work better with pressure, but I'm like a steam cooker right now.
Did Rob talk to you about my printer?
Here's that power loader. Here's what I got done on the power loader. I still got to hook up all the hydraulic lines.
Wow, nice.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's all resin printed.
That's awesome.
Stay away from me, you bitch.
How many resin is in there, Jerry?
What?
How many resin did you use already?
I don't know. Out of all of them, I use a lot of resin. I don't know, 10, 12, 13 bottles. And then
Wow.
This big giant alien. I don't have her painted yet, but I've got the base painted. So I got a lot of work to do on all of it. I've got all the cables resin printed, but I think I'm going to go with possibly small black tubing is what I might use on all that instead. That way it's more flexible and I can run it where I want to run it.
Yeah, I'm still printing that stuff for the Gridfinity to organize everything.
I hope you get better, Phil.
So
Phil's got a cold.
Not much going on, basically. Yeah, I gotta finish the Pi server rack. Missing some stuff.
Lopez, Liz.
Yeah, I can show you.
Jerry has no
Almost done.
standards, Liz. None whatsoever.
I'll have to buy another 2 of these.
Where do you find all those pies?
I've got a couple of them, yeah.
Oh, there's plenty
Pies
that
are
back in
available
stock
again now.
here in
You
Europe.
get the pies easier now.
Yeah. Josh, question. Did Rob talk to you about my printer?
About your printer?
Yeah.
I don't know. I know Rob's going out on a date, so I'm happy that Rob...
Is he going on a date with a printer?
Yeah, it's one of his misses. So I don't know. I don't think I've heard about your printer yet, but I'm interested in hearing more. So can you show us your printer?
Not yet. It will be out at Murph. He's bringing it out at Murph.
Okay, right on. At Irv?
Yeah, Irv, yeah.
Yep. Cool. Nice.
I didn't see it either yet.
So is this a secret printer?
Yeah. Right now it's secret.
He's been talking about a secret printer, so
Sausage.
he did not show it to me, and I know I think he wanted to,
printer.
but I think he's been kind of holding the resist on the temptation.
I was sleeping, but I
hoping-
seen that after the fact. That was funny.
We're
So I picked
hoping
this
the
one.
printer, you will need to use no supports for it. No support
For the rest.
at all.
Is that the PoE
One side, one side. No. I wish. No, this is a normal one. I picked it up for not much. I think 12
They're
euros.
bulletproof. They're bulletproof.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
Netgear is bulletproof. Yeah.
The guy told me, they were switching everything out, and he said he was working at a company, and he said, you can. I don't got a 12 port. I only got a 24 port. You can get it
Ladies
for 12,
and gentlemen,
12
we've got
euros.
Sergio, HVAC A to Z. Hello, Sergio.
Hey guys.
Hey, Sergio.
Hey, Sergio.
Go ahead, Vincent.
Yeah, so I picked it up for 12 euros. It works
Hold
fine.
Oh,
I have a 48 one, I think.
Sam, do you have any more speaking engagements coming up soon?
Yeah, I've got Earth, and then I don't know what else we're doing yet. Again, there's other companies out there other than Creality, of course. I don't want to
You're
be
going to be
biggest.
filming?
I've got a
I
new
don't wanna be
word
the
for you.
biggest.
If you can ever sneak it in, say the Jerry somewhere in one of your.
Say the
speeches.
Jerry. I'm happy to say the Jerry. That'd be funny. I'm very happy to say the Jerry.
Ladies and gentlemen, DB3D Dan is popping in. Hey Dan, how you doing, buddy?
Hey
hello,
guys.
Dan.
How's everybody?
Okay, guys, I'm going offline. My son wants to play online gaming, and my internet is not so good, not yet. So we're still working on the fiber.
So the son's kicking you off because he wants to play games.
Yeah,
You've got
he's home this weekend.
You need to sort that stuff out.
He's
thank you for
waiting.
stopping in.
He's waiting all night because he's not allowed to go on YouTube and everything at the moment. Because if he does that, I cannot go online.
Oh, Sam, when you go to the fair,
Have a great day,
Earth,
Vincent. Thanks for stopping.
No
check
worries,
out
Vincent.
Rob Ming's table, please.
Check out what? Sorry,
Rob Ming's table.
Rob Mink's table. Okay.
Yeah, the baby belt guy.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I think we
I
kind
invite
of
Rob every week. He stops in once in a while. He's really busy, I guess.
Yeah.
prompted Joel Telling, so maybe he'll be on 60 seconds. So I know Rob's trying to get the Pro, which is very impressive, worked out to get demoed there. So I think he's got a couple that he's working on. But like anything else, I find myself very, I don't want to say extra ambitious, but inspired, and the ideas just keep flowing. And so it's kind of like a nice excuse to step up and push a little more out if you can. So I know Rob's trying to like a whole suite.
Dan, have you done your one chip challenge yet?
No, it's still in the house.
You know who Joel Hansen is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I noticed when he ever does something hot, he likes to rock. He says it helps if he's rocking back and forth when he's anything extremely hot. So that might be a tactic.
Yeah,
There was a teenager who died last week doing the one chip challenge.
Yeah, I
Ended
think
up
there was
hospital and
more
died.
to it than a chip.
Yeah, it had to be something else. Yeah, but
Yeah, there was
That
there's
set him off.
probably an allergy to something that kind of got added in there that they didn't talk about, or maybe he didn't know about until he had such a high dose of capsaicin in his system. Maybe he's got an allergy to capsaicin. So, in small doses, it just kind of, people think it's a reaction to the
Like
heat.
Liz says, it's so 2022, so I think of something new.
Remind me
And
of
have you guys seen the guy that downed 10 energy drinks
That can
within
kill
10
you.
minutes?
yeah,
Yeah, 10 energy
put you in
drinks,
hospital.
10
That
minutes.
That'll put you in
sounds
hospital.
horrible.
Take care, Sam. Thanks for dropping in.
Yes.
That's so dangerous.
Bye, Sam.
Take
Bye,
care.
Sam.
It was
Dan,
cool.
I used to work with a guy that drank not Monsters. He drank Red Bulls
Bull?
quite a bit at work, and he had to go to the hospital. And he was in serious trouble with his heart because he was drinking too many energy drinks.
I did a 5 hour once, and I'll never do a 5. No.
A
I
5
did
hour to
two,
monster I used to do
right?
every
I did
Friday on
two
the
for
way to prom.
24 hours.
I did it at work one time when I was still with Helix Electric. I did a 5 hour, and I like, oh man, it scared the shit out of me.
Mix them with some Red Bulls, and then some Jaeger.
When I used to have my
world
when
of
I
trouble.
set my property in Prump, when I got off work on a Friday afternoon in construction, I drive to Prump, Nevada, a little over an hour away from Vegas, in my big dually that I had. And a couple times I started to nod off and I almost ran off the road because I was tired. But if I drink a 5 hour energy and I'm sipping on a monster, that doesn't happen. So every time I drive out there, I take a 5 hour energy and a monster. The
liver's
coffee
like
won't work.
crying.
Coffee won't work, but a 5 hour energy and a monster will perk me up.
I'm glad I don't have to make that trip anymore.
And I
My
guess
sister
when I
just
get
moved.
older, I'll get a tall boy Viagra or something. That'll perk me up too. But anyway. Hello, Pete. How you
TMI.
doing today?
I got almost a 9-hour drive to Earth, and so the only way I was able to make it was every other 2 hours. I think I got a double shot of espresso and a coffee, and I think I had 6 by the time I got there, and I was just like, "Let's go!"
My drive to Earth is about 19 hours.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Wow, man. I thought mine was rough.
Yeah,
I
got
thought about driving.
1,400
Go ahead.
1,400 miles.
I drove from New York to Mexico. The first time 44 hours, and that was nonstop with 4 different drivers. But we did it.
Wow. Right.
I thought you kept them strapped to the roof tripod, not inside the car. You're doing it wrong.
How far into Mexico?
We went. There's a town that's I don't know, about an hour and a half south of Laredo. That's as far as we went. An hour and a half, 2 hours. I can't remember the name of the city. It's not a very big city, but that's as far as we went. Twice. We did it twice. 2 years in a row. Hey,
Matt, where are you located? Are you going to be able to go to Smurf? Matt?
Pardon me? Sorry?
Are you going to be able to go to Smurf? Where exactly are you located?
UK.
Plan on going to Smurf at all?
Maybe, I'm not sure yet. It doesn't look that way because my funding is not really well. So, yeah, I have to see. I want to, but
yeah, no, it's a lot.
When you said Smurf, I thought you were making a joke. I'm thinking of the Smurf, the little purple people from the cartoon.
I wanted to do a New England rep, and I want to call it Nerf just because Nerf generated from New England. Kind of thought it would be fitting, but like anything else, now you start throwing around the different Smurfs and Nerfs, and people don't even know what Erp and Murph are. So,
what's new, Sergio? It's been a long time since you've been on. How you been?
Oh man, I've been busy, as you could imagine. This summer, it's been particularly hot, so we've just been working our butts off. I've installed so many new units this past summer, it's unreal.
I'm glad it's cooling off, so my damn power bill will go down. It's been ridiculous.
That and I was, trying to get stuff together in the shop here. I did finally get all 16 colors on the bamboo, so
Ooh.
yeah, got all. I'll show you. Got all 4 AMSs, so I had to get the make the stands. Hold on. Make the stands for them.
For each side. Jeez.
So I found them.
Wow.
That looks awesome, though. That's a good setup.
Those cost more than a printer, or about the same, actually.
about the same.
350 a whack.
I mean, you got your first with the printer, didn't you?
Where you got those stands from?
One of them I found on Coach, the one on the right, but that's a long print. That's 32 hours.
Okay.
The one on the left is a lot shorter, and that one I found on Printables.
Yeah.
All right.
So who is placing bets on, was it the 22nd that they're coming out with, whatever they're coming out with?
Yep.
That head?
The 20th.
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 And I already know about the rumor mill.
Well, I
The
know
A1.
I know what it is because I sat in their boardroom and played with it for 4 hours while Sam talked to Dr. Tao.
I'd love a 4-in-1, but I know it's probably not.
I'm hearing rumors about A1.
Well, there's already a company out of Australia that put it out on pre-sale before they were supposed to, so
Yeah, that.
it's not
But,
too hard to find the
exactly.
information on it now.
Yep.
Betty Boop.
Scott,
Karen
you
just sent you Karen just sent you almost $20 also on PayPal. Yes, your boyfriend sent you $20 for your birthday. 1910 US. And then Patrick also sent you 20.
That's weird. That should have been around 20. Must have been PayPal skimmed it.
Yeah, that's fine. Conversion rates or whatever. Yeah, thank you very much,
Yeah.
Karen.
No problem.
Yeah, it says fee 90 cents. It's 50 cent 20.
That'll be what
Thank
it is.
you.
Yeah, that'll be what it is.
Yeah, I'll pull it out of PayPal and give it to her. And yeah, today's my wife's birthday. She turned 49. That's why if anyone would like to donate $1 or $5 or anything, you're very welcome to through my
Damn
PayPal
youngling.
link, and I'll give
Yeah.
it directly
Oh, to be
her.
49 again. I remember it so
Yeah.
well.
I told her one more year and it's all downhill.
That was 16 years ago for me. God.
Long time ago for me, for sure.
16 years. Damn.
Yeah, she's 10 years younger than me, so I'm 59, sadly.
She's keeping you young, Jerry.
Yeah, no, not at all. Yeah,
20
no,
years
no,
ago
never
for
mind.
me.
Yeah,
The
in
old
3
man
more
was a
years,
hell of a
I get
joke.
my- 3 more years, I get my Social Security. So I'm kind of, sadly enough, I wish I was 3 years older right now. But he'll get her soon enough. The days fly by.
Yeah, don't wish
Weird
for that
static
time.
or something.
Don't wish
Static?
for that time to get here sooner. Time seems to go too fast as you get
The older you get, the faster it goes. Yep.
This year went by so fast. Everybody, I don't know where the year went. So
What's it called, the
everybody else
unit?
went away.
Don't forget,
Sergio?
it's only 99 days till Christmas.
Don't
Who's
even
this kid? He's only 57.
Yeah, he's being nice.
Try 65.
Sergio, what is the unit called again, the stand?
Anybody older than me is old.
Let me find it. Hold on.
Thanks.
Oh, my older sister is 71. I'm the baby of the family, and now that I'm this old, I'm glad I'm the youngest.
Well, my sister's 70, so yeah.
Yeah. My mother-in-law is around that age too, I think. Hey, Brandy, is your mom in there? Was she going to come say hi to everybody? Okay. She flew in on her broom from Florida. She wanted to say hi to everybody, and now she doesn't want to say hi to everybody.
She's still picking the bugs out of her teeth.
Yeah.
Oh.
Brandy, your boyfriend said she's still picking the bugs out of her teeth. Nothing.
Good job, I'm a long way away.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Oh.
It wasn't typed in chat, so if I don't tell her, she'll never know. I got to grab a battery out of the kitchen real quick.
Let me just type that in chat then.
So, hey, since there's a group of us, has anybody dealt with the God, man, I can't the what's it called? The Rapidio? This thing?
Rapido?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I've
Because
got like
I tried
7 or 8 of them up here.
I know.
Several
Yeah.
of them.
They're common, I know. But because I just switched from another hot end on my rat rig, and I tried to get these 2 screws off, and I stripped them. So now they gotta send me a replacement. I mean, how hard is it to get those damn things off?
Which two
Hello, Richard
screws?
McLean, my channel member.
The
Hello,
two
hello.
the two right here.
Well, your internet's running real slow, or mine is. I can't see which two you're talking about.
Here, I made him big.
Let me find a
Right there.
Rapido here that's not been bastardized and everything's stolen off of it.
Well, this one's brand new.
Yeah. Well, I got brand new ones too, but I don't want to open up the packages. So,
Yeah.
which two screws? You talking about these two down in here?
Yeah.
Well, they shouldn't be too difficult to get out of there, actually.
Yeah, because the Allen key that came with it, I try to take these off because in order to get this on the rig, I got to take that top piece off.
Right. That's the same thing I have to do on my when I was using these on the Mercury ones. But yeah, this is actually this is a brand new one here too. I don't know why the package was open, but I'm just going to see how hard the screws are to get out of it right quick. I get the right size Allen wrench here.
And I used the one that was supplied, the Allen wrench, and they stripped like that.
The head stripped out on them?
Yeah, both of them.
Huh.
Did you try a different wrench?
Yeah, mine just popped right loose.
That's the worst when you got
there it went. Both of them popped right loose, coming right out of there.
And
there you go.
That's crazy. Okay, so yeah, they're already sending me a replacement. It's gonna be here Monday. I'm just because I hope that won't happen again on Monday.
Hey Kenny, little trick I use whenever that happens is you find the equivalent Torx head bit, shove that down in there, and see
the Torx.
You can get it out with the Torx head bit. So that's just
if you strip,
you find a Torx head that'll fit down in there, or maybe it's a little snug, so you might have to use a little percussive persuasion and tap it in, and then just back it, back them out that way with the Torx.
Right here, you find the right size Torx head. Anytime you strip the head on a on one of these, you find the right size Torx. If you have them, I've got iFixit kits, so it's not a problem.
Yeah, I got a bunch of them.
Like this one right here, it started to strip a little bit, taking it out of there, and I just put that Torx in there, and it's
Why
good.
didn't I think about that? Yeah, I got Torx.
Yeah, the Torx is a good trick for when a Allen strips out like that. You just stick a Torx in there and find the equivalent size Torx that'll work in the hole, and just go to town.
But
a lot of your cheap Chinese.
This is only a 2.5, by the way.
Yeah. A lot of the cheap Chinese screws and stuff, like if you get them from Bolt Depot and those come from China, and a lot of times the holes aren't real deep on them, and they're not really to spec, and you tighten something down on a printer and you strip it. The only way to get it back out of there is with a Torx bit. But that's my go-to when I strip one, is grabbing a Torx bit. I don't know how the hell they put these Rapidos in these packages. I can never get them back in there.
I know.
How's that in comparison to the Revo? Is it just its own beast?
I mean, I've run them both. I really don't know the difference, but I also don't do high-speed printing either.
Hey guys,
I just built last week.
Let me interrupt for a minute. Here's my mother-in-law, Joyce, right here, Brandy's mother.
Hey guys, where's
Hello,
Karen?
Joyce. Hello.
I want to see Karen.
Karen's right here. That's Karen. That's her.
Hi, you're my daughter. She's a good one. Y'all be good.
All right.
She's trying to on-sell it, Jerry. Watch out.
Yeah.
She's trying to trade you in for a better model. Yeah.
Yeah, I wish you would. Anyway, she'll be here for a couple more weeks visiting.
I was just saying, Jerry's about to have himself.
Karen, you got the mother-in-law's approval, so that means you don't have to pay the dowry, right?
Yeah.
That sounds like a plan. It's just the airfare over here is very expensive. It's a long way to go.
Yeah, I heard her just say, tell my wife, yeah, he's cute.
Does she know I'm older than you are, Jerry? That's the thing.
Oh, I don't know. I'm my wife's second husband, I think, or third. I'm her third husband. She used to be married to somebody a lot older than me. So, anyway.
Don't
He looks
feel
like
bad.
a tripod. One's more than enough. Trust me, one's more than enough.
Yeah.
So are we going to be, and this is a good conversation amongst everybody and where we're all at for age and stuff, going into the cloud, are we going to lose physical media? And is everything going to become like emulated and online? And if we don't have access to a phone or a computer, do we not have access to our media or media?
I would say that's the way it's headed.
Disney will not be providing hard media for any of the new movie releases to Australia as of next year.
Hello, Chris
That's
Travis.
how crazy things are going.
You said
Yep,
Disney?
If you want a hard Disney, yep, to Australia.
That's to me that's scary, and I don't know. I love physical.
Me too. I've got a massive collection of DVDs and Blu-rays. And
right now is the perfect time to collect DVDs, and it's just scary to think too that if Disney, one of the main providers of content, is no longer going to do physical media, at least to your country,
yeah,
that's going to be a slow
progress.
rollout
Yep.
for everywhere else, to the point where, again, if you want that content, oh, sorry, we don't make it unless you're connected to the internet. And then at that too, what if you want the physical? Will they stop making it altogether, or will there be like a 5% of a market? And if that's the case, why even make it?
It probably will be similar to the vinyl records.
I just put it in the private chat for you, the AMS stand.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, LPs have come back for people who are really into the quality and what it brings to music for a music collector, being one of the bigger physical items that you could actually collect for a collector too. It's just crazy to think that, I don't know. It's not like we're storing data on records. I think you can, but to think too that like, our SD cards are now terabytes. I remember spending $300 on an 80 gig hard drive at one point, and now I think I just spent $300 on an 8 terabyte hard drive. It's just,
I remember spending $300 or $400 on a 200 meg hard drive.
Wow.
When the Laserdisc came out,
91.
Yep, I remember when it was $1 a meg
for data.
People are so into laser discs. I mean, laser discs are kind of the equivalent to a record. That's
exactly.
as far as the collectors go.
Yep.
Hey, do you guys in the other states or country, whatever? Do you guys used to have computer shows like like an old store? There'd be like on a Saturday or a Sunday, a computer show where you had a bunch of vendors and walk around and buy all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, not on the West Coast and the East Coast. They still do. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm not sure when it's going to happen, but Ziltech is coming out with new filament, new colors. I'm not sure when. But today's giveaway will be for a roll of ABS, PETG, or PLA. USA only. Any color they currently have in stock. You must be present in chat to win. Anybody in the world can win, but it must go to a USA address or I'll have to redraw. And anybody can win other than Matt. Anyway, we currently have 13 people entered. Let me turn off the banner and we'll do that draw.
How do we enter?
So
lucky. USA?
Yeah, just hashtag USA. If you won within the last 2 months, don't enter, because Ziltech get irritated when the same people keep winning. It doesn't help them out at all.
Hashtag
but
America.
there's a way around it. If you won the last 2 months, you win again, gift it to one of your friends. That's the easy way around that.
America.
And then my wife said you can give it to her birthday. She just yelled from another room. Anyway, don't worry about it. Anyway, we got 20 entries. Let's draw in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I bet Tesla's going to win.
Let's see.
Karen!
Karen's not in the U.S.
I'm off
Karen
in the
won.
US.
Karen, we can redraw. You can gift it to
Redraw
somebody.
it. Redraw it.
Okay, here we
I
go.
only put
Redraw.
the numbers up. Redraw it.
Redrawing. Let me find my mouse. Where's my mouse at? Oh, there it is. Here we go.
I've
Drawing
won
again.
about half a dozen rolls of Polymaker in the last 3 months. So
Guy the Jedi. If you haven't won in the last 2 months, congratulations. Are you in chat, Guy the Jedi? Let's see if Guy's in chat.
He's there.
Yeah, he was one of the first ones to sign in.
Well, I know, but there he is. Guy, are you in the U.S.? Have you won within the last 2 months?
Hey, Chris Travis.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah, my Turks aren't
Yes,
small
he's here.
enough. Dang it.
Ohio. He's in Ohio.
Yeah, he's
Ohio?
there.
Oh, you've never won. Okay, Guy, here's my email address if you don't know how to get a hold of me. jenap1@yahoo.com. Go to ziltech.com. Hopefully today you'll do it. Pick out a roll of filament. Give me your mailing address, your name, and your mailing address, and they'll get it sent right out to you Monday. I'll get a hold of my rep. And there's my email. Congratulations.
Enjoy.
Very cool. It's fun giving away stuff. I wish I had a lot of money. If I was a multimillionaire, it'd be fun just to give away stuff all the time. And you never have to worry about the consequences because you have so much money.
Tell Mr. Gates that.
I don't personally know the man, so I don't have an opinion.
I know. Arbizo.
Nothing wrong with him.
I know.
So, but everybody's allowed to have their opinion. I just don't I usually keep my opinion myself. Everybody's allowed to like or dislike whoever they want for whatever reason. So, what is everybody else working on? Anything you want to talk about? Feel free.
I
got my
finally finished my
recreators.
Flintstone collection.
What collection are you
Above my
working
head.
on?
Let's take a peek and then we'll.
What
drop down
collection
and
is
talk.
that?
Flintstones.
There you go.
Yeah, the whole set's done now.
Red Dad Steve, very cool.
Those multi-material models. blow my
No,
mind.
individually painted pieces for each color.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
are insane.
On one printer, he's a one printer per hobbyist.
Yep. So I've been working on some Adafruit projects. So I've done a lamp for Christmas behind me. It's got
What
a
do you?
problem with
By the way, what are you using for your adhesive?
I just use super glue.
Super glue. Okay.
Apart, I just use the fast setting liquid, not the gel. So they go
So
off
no
fast.
gloop. No gloop.
No gloop. We don't have gloop down here because it won't ship because it's a dangerous good. So we can't get gloop in Australia.
And I know you don't use activator because it would stain the model when you sprayed it.
Yeah. So I just use the very fine needle nozzle, and it works great.
Are those all
So-
from one model maker specifically?
Yeah, Red
Yeah.
Dad Steve, one name. The whole rack's all Red Dad Steve. Looney Tunes,
Very
Flintstone.
very talented.
Are there
Yep.
other model make? I'm assuming there are, but do you know of any other model makers that specifically model in that way so that you don't need to specifically have a MMU?
No, he's the only person I know that does that for this sort of style, and he does a wide range of models: Looney Tunes, Dilbert, Jetsons.
Hagar the Horrible.
I just
Yeah,
think
he
it's a
does.
phenomenal.
Make it the horrible.
way.
Yep. Asterix. He's got a whole range of characters he does.
I'm
Yep.
curious to what degree in the model making they have to do something, I guess, more specific than somebody else's way of model making, so that you can, print it
The way they're put together, they said the way they. I'll show you one. Let's have a look. So the way he actually designs the parts to interlock and key in, they work so well, right down to the barrel spin. You know.
Yep.
And wow. So
You
what
don't blow-
tolerance are you printing at?
Either point 0.2 or 0.12,
Wow.
depending on the part.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
are clean. Phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, they come out clean. And they
Yeah,
come out-
and you don't. I do all mine at 130. You don't scale yours up at all?
No, these are all done 100% as they come out of the box. They're all 100% scaled.
Yeah. Yeah, because I do mine at
That's
130.
beautiful, beautiful work. It's a lot of colors, though. You have a lot of filament.
Yep.
But yeah, beautiful.
The hard part down here is sourcing the filament colors to make them appropriate. You know, getting the filament colors.
I got one.
Pebbles.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah,
it's an
I'll-
excuse to collect some filament, right?
Well,
Yeah.
that's it.
Holy hell! I think I got one.
I've been playing
So
with the
guys,
Adafruit.
there's
This
one
is
printer out there. You can do it. Look at all the stuff you can do with one printer. It takes you a little longer, but you can do
this is
anything.
what I finally
No, I
put
mean
this together last
that's
night.
a great
Here we go.
example.
Here's the latest Adafruit one.
Cool.
Yeah, but it gets cooler.
I'll pull up Richard. I'll share the link 1 second. It's on printables. Red Dab Steve.
Yeah. He just did Tom and Jerry, and I think he might do Spike the dog.
Yeah. So this is the latest one.
There is a patron guy out there. I forgot his name, but there's the one that does something similar. Because I seen a Wile E. Coyote sitting on a box of TNT the other day, but it's a Patreon.
Yeah, but Red Dad Steve are all free. A whole lot of free.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I know. Yeah, exactly. I'm just saying something I ran across the other day.
Yeah.
Well, I got one out so far.
Okay, here's the link right here in chat, guys. Yep, beautiful work.
Yeah, I like it. This stuff's good. I've got to start work, I've already started work on the Jetsons. I've done Rosie. I've started Rosie. Rosie's done, but I've got to do the rest of the Jetsons. So.
Did you ever do Wally Gator?
No, I haven't done Wally.
Nope. Yeah, I don't either.
What's the name
David.
of the modeler?
Red Dad
Jerry's
Steve.
dropped the link there. Red Dad Steve.
Yeah, send me the link in private chat, whatever.
Okay.
Okay. All right, here it is in private.
I got one
Um,
out.
David Chambers does a lot of amazing work too, and I forget the name of the site he sells on. He also has a Patreon. David.
Yeah,
Chambers.
that's probably that's the guy. Yeah. That's the one I'm thinking about joining.
Yeah, I'm doing a video right now. I got some filament, some tricolor and some dual color filament. I'm currently working on a video. And one of the things I put in the tricolor, the Statue of Liberty on the bamboo. Oops, sorry there. Let me change screens.
No worries. Yeah.
I want to do a Statue of Liberty, and I couldn't do it tall enough on Bamboo Labs. So I went into NetFab and I cut it off this base. And then I printed it out. And I used, I did a smaller version where I used organic supports, tree supports, and they actually blended to the model. I broke off the hand. I had to reprint it. But this is a tricolor filament. And this one came out real good. And then here's the base to it.
That's silk. That's silk, is it?
Yeah, it's a silk filament. And here's the one that I'll show in the video. This is as tall as I could go on the bamboo, this little bitty one. And if you look at the filament, see how it's bonded to the side of it? And right here, I broke it off the front. I'm trying to get off the tree support, and it's molded right into the model. And then I broke off the arm.
Tree support
That's with the bamboo slicer or orca slicer?
Bamboo slicer. And I've used these supports a few times. I've never had that trouble, but a lot of them they're blended right into the model, and I can't break them off. So I figured I'll show that in my video. So I took the same model in the NetFab, and I cut her at the base, and I printed these separately. That way I got something that's a decent size. That's probably about a foot tall. I don't want to see. We got a tape measure here.
And there's no problem getting the filament off that one?
No, no problem. No, this is 15. Well, I didn't use the same supports. I used regular supports on this. This is 15 inches tall now. It's at 155%. So, because once I dropped this back in bamboo, I took it as tall as I could go, which was 155% on my X1 carbon, and then I printed the base to match. So.
But you've done others with the tree supports without problems, right?
I've done a couple, and I've had no trouble getting them off. They usually break off fine. One thing I shouldn't have done is, that one movie, the Gorilla Head that everybody did, Joe Telling had it done out of
the Transformers
metal.
Yeah, the
I did
Transformers
that,
one.
and I used organic supports on that, and that was a pain because it bonded to the whole model and all the nooks and crannies like an exoskin, and I'm still got supports to remove. I want to paint it and show it off, but I kind of put it on the back burner, as you know I do with everything. I get burnt out on something, so I forget about it, and I move on to something else. That's why I'm trying to get the aliens done behind me, diorama I got on the table. As soon as I get Ripley's on the power loader, get all the cables hooked up on, I'll do another video on it. And then I got to start painting the big mother alien, and then I got the small aliens. And then I got, what's his name, Bishop on the ground, and the little girl. I got a bunch of things I still got to paint. But that'll be a couple more videos, so anyway. Scott Latine, hello, buddy. How you doing? Mr. Marlin, designer right there, everybody. Anybody wants to know anything about Marlin? There's a man right there, Scott Latine. He streams on YouTube quite often. Let me drop this back down. Yeah, Scott, I changed the name. Corrality had a live stream a while back, and Scott and Sam Prentice were over there, and there were a couple people in the chat that said you should call it the Jerry Show. So I changed the name to the Jerry Show.
Well, that's because when you got on the chat and you said something, Zora called you the Jerry.
The Jerry.
So,
hey, Tim, how's it going over there?
I answered Sam in one of his videos, and I said the Jerry approves. So
anyway. I like things that are organic, and that's just very organic. So you should roll with it.
Yeah, it's funny. And I like Jerry Springer. He passed away recently, and I used to enjoy watching his show. He thought his own show was stupid, but it was a big success. So anyway, hello, Chris Mink. How you doing today? Tim, how's it going? How are you doing, Tim? Tim has a crazy story about him trying to park his car on the street. I didn't quite understand how he got that car in there with no room front and back. It looks like the cars ran up on his bumper. So I'm not really quite sure what happened there. Maybe he'll come in and explain it to us. And if you guys want to know anything about Vorons or rat rigs, Tim, which is in chat, has built many.
Have you all seen the new car that's axis spins so that it just parallel parks on the side? It just goes sideways.
The wheels crab on, or they go further than that?
Well, it looks like they just spin. You know, like your axis just spins, and then your two wheels are just burp.
As long as they can be locked out, so when you're going down the highway, something crazy don't happen. Sure. That would be a cool idea.
Someone loads you actually and goes you sideways off the freeway at 100 miles an hour. Yeah.
So Dan, how have you been? How have you and the family been? What all do you have going on?
No, not a whole lot, man. I've been working like crazy. Started the school year, so I've been going nuts, working. And then now that my daughter's in high school, the volleyball team high school volleyball starts pretty much right at the start of the school year. So it's been, work in volleyball games or work in practice. So I haven't had much time to do a whole lot, and I got a lot of things I want to get done, but I'm pushing through some things in the personal life. Nothing with the wife and kids. We're all good here. There's some other things I'm working through, and I'm hoping to start getting back into the swing of things here. I was thinking possibly streaming a little later tonight, just have a chat with everybody that comes in and says hey, and explain where life's been, what's been going on, and more or less just an informative thing, not so much a learning, from my mistakes type of stream. Just this is where I've been, this is what's going on, kind of a thing. So, so I might do that, but for the most part, it's just been a lot of work, and I little by little been playing around with the printer some more. I said earlier, the Creality, I finally got my $2.99 kit. It only took about 2 months for it to get here. I had a roll of white Hyper PLA came in my kit, new nozzle, new extruder, and what else was in there? The camera. So I got the camera plugged in. I got the roll of filament sitting right there, and it was convenient because last night I took the K1. My wife kind of helps out at a little family restaurant in town, and I brought it up there, and I was sitting off in a booth in the corner by myself, just printing a little built over bot. His either him or his wife, I forget who it was, designed a little sit stand duck. It's got the little collapsible legs, and I was printing those for the kids coming into the restaurant. So I just sat back, relaxed, and had some tacos, drank some Arnold Palmer's, and chatted with folks about 3D printing as they came in and asked.
Nice. Speaking like I was talking about Joel Hansen earlier and that food challenges that he does every few days on YouTube. There's some place in Vegas where I guess on Tuesday or Wednesday, I don't know where it's at, they got $20 tacos, all you can eat, $20. And the limit, there's no time limit. The limit for their record was 20 tacos for $20. Well, he went and sat down and did a challenge last week. He stopped at 61 when he got full. 61 tacos. That's crazy.
Sheesh.
They can't be very big tacos.
It's unbelievable how much food this man can eat. And he's so skinny, I can't imagine he keeps it down. You would have to go get rid of it after the stream because he eats so much food. They usually has it weighed out, so it's usually 10 to 12 pounds, no more than that. But you wouldn't believe the amount of food he can put away in 30 or 40 minutes. And you're thinking, wow, there's no way. It's just crazy how much food they got.
There's a woman that does these food challenges, and I cannot remember.
There's a blonde girl and an Asian girl, and yeah.
No, I forget. This one, she usually has the sides of her head shaved. She's got a bunch of piercings, and I can't remember her name off the top of my head. But I've watched her, she destroyed, I think it was like a 6 or an 8 pound burrito in 10 minutes. I don't even think she chews it up. I think she just bites it and swallows.
Yeah, she was sitting there. There's a guy. She's sitting next to a black guy with her doing the challenge. I remember. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Can you imagine going out on a date with one of these girls?
Yeah.
They order one of these things and they slam it in front of you. You're like,
yeah, it's like you go in there and you order like a regular burrito, and then she orders like the restaurant record burrito, and in the time it takes you to take like 3 bites, she's got the whole thing gone, and she's staring at you like.
Then she asks for your burrito.
Oh, cool. Tim's got to come on in a minute, guys. D with 3D Tim will be here in a minute. That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. Scott, did y'all ever get some Chinese pancakes?
We did have something that they called Chinese. Hold on. Oh, I'm not muted. All right.
Hello, Joe.
We had something there that they called Chinese pancakes, and they were I don't know how to describe them, but they had a durian fruit filling in them, and if you don't like durian,
it smells like poop, doesn't it?
No, that's putting it politely, Matt. That's putting it politely.
Sam ate quite a few of them, but the one time, well, actually twice, the one restaurant we went to, they had this. It was this round cake type thing, but it was a really dense crystal white dough, but it was soft and it was really dense. And oh my God, was that good. I don't know what the hell it was, but Sam wasn't feeling the best that day, and I think he dined on half of that entire cake.
That would have been funny if when you guys were going through the different shops looking around, you would have picked up a product, turned it over, and it said "Made in America." That would have been funny.
trying to buy something made in China while you're in China is a little difficult. To be honest with you. So I'm still kicking myself in the ass because I damn near bought a DJI gimbal that here in the U.S. is $1,100, and at the electronics market there, I could get it for $500. I didn't buy it, and then I was pissed off at myself for a week after that because I didn't get it. So,
ladies
friends
and gentlemen, we've got Tim DeWitt 3D from Canada coming in.
Hey,
Tim, how you doing?
Good. How's everybody doing? Been a while.
What on, buddy? How you been?
Kieran's been forever. Dan, it's been forever. Jeez.
Yes,
Wow.
yes, sir, it has.
How are we doing?
Doing good. Doing good. The parking story was interesting. I heard you mention that, Jerry. I've get to a point. We have a house across the street from us that I swear they have 7 or 8 people living there because they have cars coming and going all the time. And I left last night to get a few things at the store, and I left enough room for easily 2 cars, easily. And I get back, and there's a car parked there with about 3 or 4 feet in front of it. Well, you saw the picture of the video. And they could have easily moved up 3 feet and let another car park in behind them without difficulty. So I said, my auto park would not let me park there. It's just, so I said, basically I said, hold my beer. I said, and I squeezed in, and it was like about 10 maneuvers with the wheels, but I got in, and you can get out just as easy. If you can get in, you can get out. So I'm like, and the closest spot was about 8 houses up, and I'm not going to carry a bunch of stuff out of my car, 8 houses up to get in my house when I can park in front of my house.
Oh yeah.
And then the guy in front of me and the guy behind me had lots of room to get out, but there was no room in front of them and behind them to park another vehicle. So and plus I like being in view of my cameras that I have in my house. So that's kind of the story behind that. But the video, I posted the video in a few places, and some people say, oh, you're too lazy to walk a block or something, and it's like, that's not the point.
Sure, what the hell?
That's not the point.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got the one and only Tripods Garage, John popping in.
Oh, Johnny.
John.
Hey, John.
Hey, John.
What's up, peeps?
What's up, John?
Hey, look, it's a tripod in a garage with a broken finger.
He injured the proper finger this time, huh?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm
Get a Sharpie, make a finger puppet.
easy type. I'm not the best type.
Have it in a video saying hi to everybody.
Hello.
Oh, no, it's like daughter needed to borrow the Explorer. Then when she borrowed the last time, she said, it's not driven much. And then she's like, it squeaks in reverse. I said, oh, it does?
Driveway.
And I said, okay. So I drove it and then drove it back home from the city from work. And you can hear that as backing up. I'm like, great. They had the whole back, both rotors were like, and pads were worn down to almost nothing. So it's fighting that all weekend.
I've got gates in front of my driveway. I got a white picket fence, and I got gates I built that swing open. And if I ever choose to leave, I open one gate or the other. Well, next door had a party a couple weeks ago, and I walk out front, and 2 people pull up and block my driveway.
Oh,
I'm like, excuse me, could you please pull forward? You block my driveway. Oh, I'm sorry. Like they didn't see it. It's like, come on.
Yeah.
You see 2 vehicles in my driveway with a gate, and you're parked right in front of it. So it was no big deal. I didn't go anywhere. It's just the point. Don't block my driveway in case I have to leave.
If you had an emergency, you're screwed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you push the other cars to the side.
When I was a teenager years ago, somebody blocked part of my mom's driveway, and I got a chain on my 4-wheel drive, and I dragged their vehicle out of the way. 4 or 5 feet. There was no confrontation over it, but I did move it.
Yeah. I just got the truck back from the body shop. Getting rid of some of the rust and corruption from Illinois off the bottom of it. So hopefully
that's kind of a never-ending battle, isn't it, John? It's kind of a never-ending battle with the rust and corrosion up there in Illinois, isn't it? They still use salt, don't they?
Oh yeah, I mean, let's see if I got a picture of that's the problem with building, repairing the cars here, especially when you're
My radiator's out of my truck right now. I overheated my truck and blew my radiator.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, tripod. I was going to say, I hear it's easier to get rid of rust in this fine state than it is corruption. I mean, corruption.
Oh yeah, it's so horrible, the corruption here. Yeah, instead of we won't go there. Yeah, it's literally like, look at that.
Whoever's trying to enter, we got 10. We can only have 10 people
That's
at a time.
That's a rare frame rail, right? And it's just absolutely horrible. I mean, this rotor was replaced 3 years ago, just over 3 years ago.
Wow.
And you can see where I put anti-seize. I mean, the wheel came right off, but I put anti-seize behind there. I still had to put a video. I'm gonna put like a YouTube short out and how you can literally get these wheels off, the rotors off without pounding, because everyone's always pounding. You don't need to do that. I could get it off in
one good
less
tap
than a
should
minute.
pop. Yeah.
What's that?
One good tap and it should pop.
Nah, not even that.
If they're stuck, a rubber mallet, but I don't have mine are never stuck.
No, yeah, well, it's definitely a Midwest thing, or people that countries that use salt for roads, or if you have a vehicle that's a coastal vehicle, same thing.
In Vegas, you'll have a beautiful. You'll have a beautiful body on your truck or car, but the interior and the paint job is shot from the sun. Where back east, it's just opposite. Everything's rusted out. The interior is beautiful.
Yeah, I just got the truck back from the body shop, so it's looking.
Look from my mouse.
So it's looking pretty
Jerry,
good.
that's true usually for silver cars, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's a shop. I mean, everyone wanted to charge like $6,000, and they charged me $2,000, and I'm like, it's a truck. I just want it to last a little longer before we move. I mean, it's like Scott said, it's a never-ending battle. So to stay ahead of the rust.
Where you headed to?
I don't know, somewhere southeast. So I just want to get out of the snow.
G-Wiki finally got a hold of me again, John.
So trust a Ford truck more than any other truck out there.
The company on that laser finally got back with me after all my attempts, and I basically got thrown on the back burner, so that was like a waste of time. So whatever.
Wait, what was that?
She got back with me regarding that fiber laser, and it's whatever. It's kind of thrown on the back burner. It's referred to another department, but I don't know. I guess she emailed me by mistake or something. I don't know. Same thing with reality.
Getting ready to. I already got to put it. I mean, I just got to do the dialogue for the Quakey Cloud, but I mean, they haven't even reached out to me for their fiber laser, and I don't know if they were reaching out to anyone, to be honest with you, Jerry.
Yeah, I talked to Trevor if he knew of any company I could contact to get a 30 or 40 watt to review, and he didn't have an answer.
The thing is videos don't do well for them. That's the problem. It's like with how great of technology they are, I don't know why. I think it's just because of pricing. But some of these diode lasers are getting up to pricing to fiber lasers. So
yeah, they are.
And then Otur just changed their name. Trevor was telling me they merged with somebody else or something, and they just changed their name. Trevor said he might stop in. He done a store video, but he put it to me in Messenger, but on full screen, but I can't play it. I don't know why.
The problem is almost all these lasers look the same, perform the same. So it's only the gantry that's different.
Yeah.
So I mean, and that's not even with all of them. And it doesn't surprise me that Otur is merged with another one because there's a lack of innovation. Because, well, I mean, how much more can you innovate, to be honest? So I
think Raleigh's doing a good job at that.
What's that?
I think Raleigh's doing a good job at that.
Yeah, the 10 watt he has behind me, I have one also. It's the best one I've reviewed up to this point.
Yeah, and X-Tool does a really good job. I got actually a prototype of another company that just came out.
No, not X-Tool, Raleigh.
Oh, I know. I said and X-Tool does a good job. So
I love my X-Tool.
I just sold
I
my
had no
X-Tool.
problem with mine. John has a ton of diode lasers, and he got some CO2s, and he has how big is your fiber? It's like what, 100 watt?
Yeah, it's 100 watt, and then I have a 20 watt also.
So is the wattage on lasers? Is there anything else besides wattage that makes a laser head a premium laser head?
Well, typically, as you go in higher in watts, is that your dot size decreases or increases in size.
Increases, yeah.
The lens is important too.
What's that?
Lens.
Yeah. So if a lot of people are like, so if you have a 100-watt laser and if you have a 75, 125
John.
lens, you're gonna be at full power a lot. But once you start bringing that out to like 300 or something, you greatly reduce the power of that laser.
Puppy cam.
Hi.
Oh, hold on. Let me move my mouse here.
Hey guys, I'm gonna look. Hey, I got one of those.
Who's that?
What a tattoo.
No, I got a puppy like that. Hold on, it's not as cute, but hold on. Let me come over here.
That's cute. God, one thing to say about your dog.
See if I can get
And
the
there's
big
Bear
one to
back
let me
there.
pick her up.
Hey,
I got an ugly dog.
Wait, I get her ass in my face.
Who's the big one? Look at the camera. Say hi.
Your
Okay.
chin is in, John. Your chin is in your mic.
Mine is currently in the house. He's not out here. Otherwise, I'd grab him and bring him out and show him. But yeah, he's hiding in the house right now. So
I got an elephant hunting dog.
I was going
What
to
can
say,
I say?
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to dip out. I'm just going to sit here and kind of listen in the background while I'm playing around in the office. That way, if anybody else wants to jump in and say, hey, they're free to do so. So I will still be in chat, guys, but I'm going to go ahead and pop out of here. So you guys have fun. I'll see you guys all later. It was good hanging out with everybody.
Take care. Have a great day, Dan.
Later,
Good to
Dan.
see you, man. Josh.
Yeah.
Cheers, Dan.
Bye, guys.
I got to jump out too, guys. The dogs are ready to go outside, and I got company coming over here shortly, and I got to get dinner started. So,
Yeah, I got
Thank you very much, Scott.
poker at 6, and I got to take care of the dogs.
What's that?
cooking?
You gonna grow the mustache back?
Chinese food.
I'm gonna do a green chili pork taco stuff.
Stuff.
So, anyway,
That sounds good.
it
Take care,
really
Scott. You
doesn't
have a
have
awesome
a it really doesn't have a
Yeah, take
recipe.
care.
I just throw shit together till it tastes good. So,
Yep, that's basically
Anyway.
what we do.
I'll catch you guys next Saturday and see everybody at Earth in 2 weeks. 2 weeks from
Enjoy
yesterday.
yourself, you lucky bastard. Yeah.
Yeah.
See you guys later.
Great.
Thank
Can't
you.
wait to see the next video you put out. Thank you.
Yeah, I've got to get a couple done. I've got one that's I need to get finished editing and then get it posted for Big Tree Tech. Was supposed to be doing a build series on a death racer for Creality on the K1, but yeah, their death racer. I just finished printing it on a bamboo. So
Scott, before you
Shame,
go,
shame.
yeah,
it
got it
worked.
out. Used the Torx bit and it came out.
Yep.
Hell of a deal. All right, guys. Catch you later.
Later.
Cheers.
Scott, take care.
So you have to find some new ones, Kenny, that don't strip.
There you go, Tim. It's all you.
Why?
So
Why?
now what do I do with the replacement that comes Monday?
You're the star of the show.
I see this.
Hey,
Tim,
your
get some,
car
what's
had
wrong,
a car
Tim?
right up
That's-
against it. What did they do?
I
They pulled the pipe on your car. Why'd they do that?
I'm going to show some wood on screen.
Okay.
What about my car? They put what?
One of the pictures, you had somebody on your front bumper, somebody on your back bumper. You're unable to move. Did they get pissed?
Oh no,
you
I
parked
was
here?
I parked there.
It looked to me.
I
I don't
parallel
think-
parked. There's
Oh,
a video
okay,
of
it looked
me
pretty tight,
parked.
picture.
Yeah, it is tight. It took about 10 moves, like you're crink, 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 crink. Without a backup camera, no way.
Well, around the house, grab a couple floor jacks out of your garage, jack it up, and push the car sideways.
You could do that. You could do that, and that's why I had a couple people on where I posted it said, unless your wheels turn sideways, you didn't parallel park that. So I said, hold my beer. I got the video from my security camera, and I posted a video clip of me parking. So
okay.
Hey,
Hey,
Tim,
Tim.
do me a really big favor. Don't show me no more toys.
no more
Hey.
toys like what? Like this new laser?
No, like wood. Showing him wood is bad.
Spending money.
Because
The
the
wood?
camera I got, you might as well tell
Oh.
him, Tim, what camera I got now.
You got the Instalink 360.
Yep. Because
Yeah.
Jared kept
That's
saying,
this
man, you
one.
got a better picture.
Tim,
That's what I have.
In New
Will it
York,
fall-
they would
Yeah.
park like that without a backup camera.
Yeah, oh well, yeah. And same
In
in
New York.
Vancouver here, apparently. Yeah, if you get used to it, and in New York, I can see it. You're gonna park
No,
wherever you can.
they'll just keep hitting your bumper.
Oh,
Have
they'll
you
hit the
seen-
bumper.
Yeah, have you seen those protectors now that they have? It comes from New York. They actually put these cushions like on their bumpers.
Really?
And you see it all over New York. You drive through New York and you'll see all the cars with these
Too
cushions
funny.
on it.
Oh man, that's too funny. Well, I don't blame them if people are pushing their bumper.
Yes.
Jeez.
What's wrong, Tim?
What's wrong? Where?
Yeah, you've still got space in your polymaker shelves there. I can see at least 2 slots you can put more filament in. What's going wrong?
Well, it's because I've got a really big job I'm working on. It's 3,000 little prints I got to do, and I've taken a few rolls of black off the spool so I can get it going on a couple.
Hey, Tim.
Yes.
We've got somebody popping back in that was here a bit ago, but now he's in his lab. We've got the real Sam Prentice coming back.
Ah,
there he is.
I'm sorry.
He's hitting all the important stuff.
Sammy. This guy's a movie star or something. I've seen him on a lot of all over the world on YouTube videos and stuff.
That's his OnlyFans site, Tim. You're thinking about.
Yeah, me and Billy Rubens, we're a tag team now. So good. Dear oh dear.
The only OnlyFans site people pay to make sure he turns it off. Yeah.
Exactly. That's my USP actually. It's you hit the nail right on the head.
So Tim, what's all that wood for?
Just we've got a little home-based business going, and just stocking up for some Christmas orders.
Oh, cool.
So this is all 3 millimeter basswood from a company here in Canada. It's a lot less expensive than buying it on Amazon. And
it warps really easy. Be careful. It warps really easy.
It does, which is why I have some pretty big Whoa. Okay, hang on.
There goes his finger. There goes his
That's,
finger.
that's how I lost my leg.
I have some pretty big magnets that I use to hold these boards down on the honeycomb.
But if they warp and you use magnets to hold them down, once you cut something out, it's going to spring back to that warp shape.
Exactly. That's why these aren't too bad. These boards here, they're just, it's hard to tell, but they're very, very good. And that's why I take them out and then I'll put a weight on them, and that way it keeps them from warping. And it's not that moist down here, so they shouldn't warp too bad.
Moist.
Okay.
They have different grades of wood. I think this is a BBB, is what they call it. And then they have a BB, and the double B. The difference is that you might find more knots in it.
Are we talking wood, or are we talking something else here?
Yeah, we're talking about wood.
I didn't say double D. I said double B.
Tim, is your supplier like a cabinet shop supplier, vendor?
It's called. They're called KJ. How can I read this? KJP Select Hardwoods is the actual company. KJP. On my
because
my
in Vegas, I found a company that they supply material to the cabinet builders.
Oh yeah,
they got some really nice stuff there. And the weird thing, instead of 4x8, it comes 5x5, which I've never heard of.
Yep. That's
it comes
probably
5x5.
Probably to do with cabinetry.
Yeah. And I bought a couple of sheets when I was there, and I'm going to buy some more. That was good stuff.
Huh. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6.
It's my wife's birthday today. She turned 49. If anybody would like to donate $1 or $2 or any amount of money, you're welcome to do so on PayPal, and I'll make sure she gets it.
24. Oh.
She doesn't have any kind of income, and I never bought much for her birthday. Actually, I just got her a card, and that's the truth.
Wow.
Didn't even make anything for it in your printer?
Yeah, I was taking out a home equity line of credit a couple days ago so I could consolidate my 3 credit cards that are eating me up. That fell through. While I'm up there signing paperwork, I had my wife out in the truck for about 35 minutes with the air conditioner running in my truck. When I come out, I can see my truck is dripping really bad. I'm in the red on my truck, and I wound up busting my radiator because it overheated sitting there for so long. So currently my radiator's out of my truck in the driveway. I went and got a replacement this morning. and either after the stream or tomorrow, I'll put the new radiator in. So, yeah, things have been
the
kind
steel
of
one?
crazy.
With the original
Yeah, they're
steel?
plastic and steel. It's aluminum. The cores are aluminum or slash steel, and then the end caps nowadays are all plastic, and they're like crimped together.
You want the steel cores because the aluminium ones basically do have cracking problems.
Yeah, well, the end caps is what cracked on one of them, and they're plastic on the newer vehicles. So, oh well.
Oh, we got there, Kenny.
Look what I got, Tim.
Oh, you got a beacon. Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, you'll like that.
Yeah. So, but what I'm concerned with is I also have a 3DO camera. Is that going to work?
Oh, I don't know. Good question.
Yeah, because I already got the horns printed out for the camera.
Oh, okay.
Like, see that right there where the camera goes, and the two lights. And those two lights are tiny.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. So I guess it's gonna get mounted like right there underneath.
Right.
Can you just glue them on?
I wouldn't, because it's like a little circuit board, right? So.
Right.
Yeah, I wouldn't put glue on that, because if you ever have to take it off.
An expensive circuit board compared to the other one. The other one you can get them on Amazon. You know the what do you call that? It's 3-4 characters. You know what I'm talking about? The other chip. That's not a beacon. I'm having a brain fart. Anyways, and I have those eat every day. But yeah, those chips go for like $8 or $9 on Amazon all day.
Oh, okay, wow.
But yeah, that's a beacon.
Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty tiny, but boy, they work good.
Okay, so and does that also take away from needing a probe?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it does two jobs.
Yeah,
the accelerometer and the probe.
No, I don't know if that'll be. No, that's not an accelerometer. That's just your probe. That's just a probe.
So keep my accelerometer is what you're telling me.
Yes. Yes. Yep. Keep your ADXL, whatever it is you have on there.
All right. But don't worry about my probe anymore.
No. No.
I don't know.
Yeah,
We're talking about wood.
I got a pina too. Dang it, that's expensive.
That means Sam's got another kid on the way.
Sam is probing his fingers.
Yeah. Best way to start
That
with
handout
that is a
looks
good probe.
sketchy behind you. Just trying to creep up on you. So you got a new wife, Sam?
Well, no, not quite. So there's the head of there's a head of product development at Creality, and her name is Miss Holly. She's hot, but she's like posh bird hot. So too hot to handle is what I would call her. Anyway, so I instantly fell in love, and actually we were with her. I was with her in Munich this weekend as well. So anyway, she basically told Scott that he had to shave his moustache off because they wanted to scan his face, and like a bitch, he did it. That's the story.
That's the story, and he's sticking to it. Yeah,
that is the story. So yeah, it's that's what happened. That's what happened. But
so, do the mustache not translate in 3D scanning?
Not really. No. They did my scan and stuff, and with the poor effort of a beard here, it just looks a bit weird. You know, when you scan something like that, it's not really scanning hair; it's just scanning kind of like a
shape,
a shape of a rock attached to your face, which looks a bit odd.
Is it a full body scan?
That's that. If that was a god, you'd be worried, wouldn't you? You'd be worried if that was you. If that was in a church.
I kind of want to look a little better. What is this thing? What's this?
It's the alien thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I was a little scared at first.
I done a video on that, and I had Matt send me some voice clips, and I was talking to the statue in the video.
That's good.
So the scan they did, is it head to toe or just your face?
That one's just my face, and then they've given me a scanner, which is somewhere. I haven't used it because we're waiting on the wireless bridge release. So there's an iPhone app that they're developing at the minute. So that's what we're waiting on. So,
if the head scan comes out good when you try it, if it looks like you, send it to me and I'll print it, and I'll have a Sam Prentice on the shelf here.
I've got a printout of it here actually. Hang on. Do you want me to get it? Hang on.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Whip it out. Whip it out.
Let me
Whip it out. Yeah, whip it out,
just
Sam.
I'll put my chair here just so you're not. Yeah, that's fine. You can't see it.
So we don't see secret stuff behind it.
No, behind the secret
No,
lab chair. Yeah.
We have cut out
Secret
Sam
stuff behind
reveal
secret lab,
everything.
yeah.
I got to leave in about 5 minutes. Gotta feed the dogs and head to poker.
The lair. Secret stuff.
Yeah, right after the stream, we're gonna fire up for my wife's birthday, having kebabs on the grill.
Nice.
I'll be right over.
So as you know, I'm quite famous for wearing a hat. So they put a hat on me.
Yeah. I've seen you wear a hat twice.
Oh, looks like
nice.
it.
Came out good though. The moustache and all that did come out.
Yeah, the mustache came out good.
Yeah, it's
I think Miss Holly just wanted to mess with Scott a little.
It's good.
I suspect the hat's there to avoid the hair problem. That's why.
That's
the hair's
it.
a hard part.
That's exactly it.
What
That's
scale
exactly
is that printed at? 100%?
I don't know. I've got no idea.
No,
mate.
your head's bigger.
You printed it. You printed it as you received it, so that'd be 100%. So in order to scale it up, it'd have to be like 225 to be full size, probably.
I don't know. I think they scanned it and printed it just for the time scales. And then weirdly, like I tuned into like a Creality stream the other day, and one of the girls that's in charge of scanning, she had a similar head of mine, and she's like blah blah blah, and the Sam statue thing is in the background as well. And I'm like, this is just really quite odd at 3 o'clock in the morning, waking up and checking my phone and seeing a Creality stream with
Sam, your board just slipped over, so we can see the multi-head
So-
behind you. Yeah.
Did that person come running up? to
Keep
you
moving,
with
keep
that?
moving, keep moving.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Did she come running up to you with that printed in her hand, saying, "Sam, do you want some head?"
No, actually, I'll tell you what did happen. It was a bit like you know that bit where Brad Pitt kills all those people or whatever it is in that film, and then there's the head in the box. It was just like that.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that was weird. Sawyer Murph, that's cool. Okay.
Cool.
2
Well,
seconds.
if you want me to print that and put that in a video, send it over to me and I'll print it out and put it in the video.
Okay.
Oh, he's rearranging stuff behind him, guys. That's why he's got his camera
that's
on.
it. Holding the
The
placard.
secret stuff.
I'm gonna have to.
Being hidden again.
I'm going to pop off, Jerry. So say hello again to the birthday girl for me, and I will talk to you all later.
Thank you very much for popping in, saying hi to Brandy on her birthday. Thank you.
Yeah,
for
not a
$20.
problem. Not a problem. Had to be
She'll
done.
enjoy it.
Had
Appreciate
to
it.
keep my
Good to see you
girlfriend.
again.
Yep.
Yeah.
See ya.
Have a great day.
Cheers,
Thank
people.
you, sir.
Yeah.
Take care. Good to see you.
Yeah, Brad Pitt wasn't the killer.
Yeah, Brad Pitt was a zombie movie. I wanted them to
was.
remake it, and they decided not to do it. I can't forget the name of it.
Yeah, I think it was 7. I think it was in 7. He played a cop, didn't he? And then the guy was going mad at the end. And then it's the head in the box, basically. Yeah. So that was the head in the box. And I was like, oh, okay.
What's
Thanks
in
for
the
that.
box? Come
Don't
on,
look at the
what's
box,
in the
don't look at the
box?
box, look at the box. Yeah, it was one of those moments. So that was weird. That was weird. Kevin Spacey was the killer. Absolutely right. You're right, Richard. He was the killer, wasn't he? Kevin Spacey when he was good.
What's the name of the movie I'm thinking of with Brad Pitt, where there's zombies in it?
Well, you got World War Z.
World War Z.
Yeah.
I got that game on my computer. I haven't played it in a long time. Yeah.
That was one that tricked the wife into seeing, because she doesn't like horror movies.
Mine's got Brad Pitt in it. You'll love it.
Yep, that's what I did. He said, "Hey, look, Brad Pitt's in this one. You want to see it? Oh, okay. Do you know what it's about? No clue."
Listen, got zombies, but just Brad Pitt, eye candy. Just
And as soon as she saw the zombies, she just like punched me.
Kenny's having internet issues.
Are you talking? That wasn't from Dusk Till Dawn, was it? No, that was
Samala Hayek.
That was George Clooney, wasn't it?
Yeah. Everyone remembers.
Oh yeah, when she's dancing with the snake around her neck. Yeah, I remember that.
But no, she.
How many people pause
the
that and rewound that 1,000 times?
The wife liked I Am Legend though. She liked that zombie movie. So
Yeah, that I Am Legend. That was good.
there's another.
I
One.
think
They're doing another one coming out.
Yep.
Yeah.
So John, we got 10 days till I get into town, and I'm thinking we got to do an escape room.
Oh, I know you want to, and we have to do more than one. Definitely, that was literally it was one of the best times ever. I mean, it was amazing how sharp your mind gets right when you enter those rooms, right?
Yeah,
like you. So and that guy that responded, no, we all had our strong points, and then Jen literally pulled it off right at the end, for us. So
which was really awkward.
Yeah. But we won't say how she did that. That's good. Now, yeah, escape rooms are definite. Henry Kim, he's gonna be in town. I gotta find out. He messaged me. I guess where in Chicago. I don't know if he realizes that I'm in the suburbs. I'm not in Chicago. So
who's this? Sorry,
Henry.
Oh yeah. Okay.
How far away from the city are you?
About 40 minutes with no traffic. 30 minutes with no traffic. So
okay.
But
is there big open areas like farmland in between the towns, or is it all connected with endless buildings? So
what in the suburbs or
yeah?
In the city? Oh yeah, in the suburbs you got some that's not developed, and you will see some farms. But the further north, the more west or south you go, the more underdeveloped it gets.
Yeah.
So,
I always forget like the time it takes to get from the airport back to John's house, because I'm just looking at the windows, looking at world famous or legendary or award-winning signs for food that might be there. So that's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, plenty of those. But there is a few that are world famous, like Giordano's Pizza and Portillo's, but that's about it.
Never heard of them.
What's that?
I never heard of them.
Be right back.
But yeah, just got to get the oxygen sensor replaced in the truck, and the truck is ready for the long haul. And I don't know if I'll be taking that trailer or not, so we'll see.
All right, guys. I'll see you guys later.
See you there, Matt.
Love you, Matt.
Love you too.
See you, Matt.
Take care, Matt. I'm gonna follow suit with Matt and skip out. I got some apples to pick and dinner to make.
Okay. I'm going to do the same then in that case. Jerry's going to come back and
I gotta go to play poker and feed the dogs before I leave. So
everybody should leave before
Everybody
Jerry gets back.
See
you, John.
Well, at least we can say it's happy birthday to his wife before so, happy birthday to Jerry.
We tried earlier.
All right.
We tried earlier.
See you, John.
You're sitting there.
And then there were 3. Well, Jerry's missing.
0.
And I gotta put a cable in. Dang it! The heck is that?
Hmm?
What is that?
What is what?
I'm hearing this thing.
Well, that was me framing my laser.
What is that?
It's a laser. That's the fan on the laser head.
Oh, that's a loud
diode.
fan.
Yeah, I'll shut. Yeah, it's a 20-watt diode. I'll shut the thing. It'll be not as loud. Let me turn my vent on. Let me turn my air assist on. And let me start my cut.
Like an X-tool case or enclosure.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I just sold all my X-tool stuff. And I took a bath. God, I took a bath. Don't let it go so cheap. But oh well.
What?
Happy birthday, Brandy.
Thank you.
Oh, here I am. This dumb camera.
Oh, wow, we're down to 4 people. That was fast.
Thank you, Whit.
Well,
Yes.
to everybody left, thank you. Tripod, hope you have a great day. Matt, hope you get some rest. Oh. Wow, that was quick.
I was going to say, everybody left when you were away.
Yeah, I ran and checked the mail real quick. I've been waiting on a new vape pipe for 2 weeks now, and it finally showed up.
At least it showed up.
Oh, I'm prettier? Oh, thank you. I need to take a shower, and then I smell better. I wouldn't have to put on so much cologne every morning. My mother-in-law is yelling at me like, why are you saying stuff like that? At least that's what she's thinking. Oh, she said Pewee. Okay. Are you still frozen, Kenny? He's got his thumb up next to his nose like he's going to pull a Bewitched thing and twinkle his nose.
Yeah, I think he's froze.
Either
that or he's very, very good at standing still.
He had perfect internet earlier. Oh, Subsector, how have you been, Kenda? It's been a while. Thank you very much for subscribing. Ethan's dad, hello, Marcus. How are you?
Oh, you're on Twitch as well, right? That's why I can't see.
Yeah, I'm live on YouTube and Twitch. And everybody's just dropping in. We did have up to 10 people at a time.
Did you just get raided?
Are you still streaming? Every time I'm on Twitch looking around, I never see you. So I'm not sure if you're still streaming or not, or if you just cut way back. Because I don't leave Twitch open on my desktop all day long. Today's my wife's birthday. She turned 49 today. And if anybody would like to drop in on camera, here's a link. If anybody would like to donate to my wife's birthday, there's a PayPal link at the top of the chat. You can do that. And I've already, Kieran and Patrick with Light Source Engraving both donated $20 each to my wife. So now she has $40 towards her birthday. But if anybody would like to donate, I'll be sure that she gets, oh my God, somebody gets donated more money.
Nice.
Oh my God, Sergio. Wow, thank you, Sergio. Sergio just sent you $49.
Oh, nice.
Wow, there he is. Here she comes.
Thank you, Sergio. I love you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Wow, thank you very much. Wow.
That's
amazing. Thank you very much. But what I was saying, if anybody wants to donate, you're welcome to do so, and I'll make sure the money goes directly to her for her birthday.
Tricked her on the nap.
Yeah, I told her 1 more year. Downhill. She's just turning 49. She's 10 years younger than I am. We met years ago on Match.com, and I wanted to find somebody much younger than me. So I think I should have found somebody a lot, maybe 15 or 20 years younger than me. But anyway,
that's what I did.
You get what you get.
Oh, you're gonna get hurt tonight.
So, and Tim's got his glasses on. He's all ready.
No, this is going. So I'm.
Okay.
I like to have them on if I look in on this. Even if I'm looking through the yellow and through the protection on the laser, I still like to have the extra layer. You just can never be too careful. These things can.
Yep.
Yeah.
You've only got one pair of eyes, and I don't think it's necessary, but you don't want to damage your eyes off somebody's opinion because you can't undo it once it's done. So
yeah. Plus they look cool.
Sorry. Yeah. Yep. You look cool. Wow.
I'm just testing this new wood, and it's cutting really nicely. The air assist makes a huge difference when you're cutting, I realize.
Are you exhausting that outside, or what are you doing? Got a filter of some sort?
Yeah, exhausting it outside. So if you can, there's the pump right there, or the blow fan, and then it's going out right out up to the window there.
Thank you, Subsector. You just tipped 1337. Thank you. Thank you
Nice.
to everybody on Twitch. Thank you very much. Right now we've got 20 people on YouTube and we got 14 watching on Twitch. And I'm still thinking about streaming more on Twitch, doing solos, but I haven't done it yet. But I appreciate everybody that's watching. Please subscribe, follow, share, all that good stuff. I'd really appreciate it. Oh, I got something I can show you. If you came in late, I'm working on my aliens diorama, and here's a power loader with Ripley. I'm not done with it, but it's getting there. That's all done in resin. That's
Oh,
Ripley in the
wow.
power loader.
Holy
I've got to
crap!
hook up
That's
all the
nice.
cables on it and do some more painting on it. But that looks pretty cool.
That is badass.
Very heavy. And then the Alien. Well, I don't know if you guys have seen the Alien, but if you haven't, let me bring the Alien over.
Yeah, I saw it in 1979.
Good movie.
Yeah, it's from Aliens. Here's another alien from Aliens.
Nice.
Yeah, Alien from Aliens.
The base was done in FDM on this one because I don't want to waste that much resin.
Right.
But the
That is
eggs
nice.
and Mother Alien hollowed where I could hollow. And yeah, it's very heavy. I painted part of the base.
I'm just wondering, what was their vision when they made that? Where are people going to put the whole scene if they were to do that?
Well, no,
You know,
I
who's got that kind of landscape in their house?
There's one really big base you can print, and you don't have to print all the individual bases.
Right.
But I didn't have anywhere big
Right.
enough to put the one big base, so that's why I printed the
I mean,
smaller
that right there, like 3x3.
Yeah.
The
Well,
Alien.
Where's my tape measure? This alien, Mother Alien, stands. She's about 2 foot tall. The power loader is about 20 inches tall. And the base on the Mother Alien is about 17 inches square. So yeah, it's pretty good size.
I was way off.
Hello, Marcel. How are you doing today? Yeah, you can do it, Jerry. Got a button for that. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got Marcus popping in. Ethan's dad 3D. Why can't I add him? What happened here?
Oh,
here
here,
we
now
go.
you go ahead now. Yeah, yeah, there we go. Hey, Marcus, you're headless.
How you
Hey,
doing?
guys.
Hey.
Hey, Marcus.
I'm headless because I want to show you guys something.
Ah.
We change cameras for you. Are you back with us, Kenny?
Ah.
I'm here.
Okay.
Oh, I missed
Marcus,
out.
how are you?
Oh, Tetris.
Ah.
Cool.
Too
Yeah, Kenny's
fun.
camera's frozen, but we can hear him.
That's cool, Marcus.
Oh, that is satisfying.
Oh,
It's
that's cool.
analog
I
Tetris.
want one. I want one.
So I'm
Oh, I
I'm
like that.
editing the video now, and I'm gonna post about it, and then I'm gonna it's gonna be on printables, hopefully today, but maybe tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
But how do you clear it when you before you hit the top?
Oh yeah, so as long as you use all the pieces before you go past this line, then you win. If you don't make it, then you lose. But
Oh, that is
So
cool.
I'm talking about the bottom line, like in real Tetris.
oh, you don't clear it. This is slightly different. The rules are different. As long as you use up all the pieces in the bag, and this is how you randomize it, right?
Yeah.
As long as you use all the pieces in the bag before you cross the top line, you win.
So it's like solitaire.
Oh, okay.
You're not always a winner.
Yeah, you're
Look
not.
at that.
Okay.
That's cool.
So
Wow.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's still
Very
cool.
nice.
That
You
is
can do
cool.
2 players with that. 3 players.
and you can play it in the well, I guess you can play the other Tetris in the car, but no screens, right?
Yeah, I like that. I'll be looking for that.
What are you calling it on printables?
So I don't get sued. You might have seen games similar, but this one is called Letter Drop Game.
Actually, if I remember the story on that guy that did Tetris, he went through some crap about. I don't even think he got paid for that, did he?
Oh,
If I
think
remember the
yeah, he
story.
did. The original guy was Russian. He ended up defecting.
Right.
And
Yeah.
like one of the U.S. game companies helped him defect, and yeah, he gets a cut of those royalties. like at least half the royalties,
Yeah.
I think.
There's a movie on Netflix about that. It was a good movie.
Yeah, I need to watch that. But this is not Tetris.
No.
You don't look like it.
It's like, yeah, these are letters. They're not even blocks at all. Like there's a L, a J, an O, and
Yeah. An I.
Right. Yep.
Yeah. I gotta find something because I quit playing Call of Duty.
Yeah. So watch on Twitter. I'll be posting links to it when I do. I'm editing the video right now for it. It's gonna be like a 30-second video.
What are you gonna call them? Have you figured out a name to call them?
Yeah, it's gonna be called Letter Drop Game. Or,
Letter drop. Okay.
But then in parentheses is gonna be like analog version or something.
All right. Very nice.
Oh wow.
Richard McLean, one of my channel members, says call it Surtet Tetris backwards.
wow.
Oh, Tetris backwards. Okay.
Is it just me? It's just me that loves the smell of burned wood. There's the cutouts. The cutouts came out beautifully clean. That's the front.
That's clean.
And that's the back. Yeah. So I'm gonna. It's a 3D ball. I just did it to try on this wood, and this wood cut beautifully. So
nice.
Is that with air assist?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
One pass or two?
One pass.
Wow.
So I like the smell of the burnt wood as long as it's not too strong.
Yeah.
It smells like a campfire, really. That's what it reminds me of.
So there's the and here's another.
Well,
here's one I did.
It also
here's one I
depends
did
on the
earlier.
wood. Certain wood smells a lot better than others. Like
Yeah, but it cuts
pine.
really clean. And then there's one of the pieces that got cut out.
I
mean,
mostly cut the birch or whatever, Baltic birch. And yeah, it smells like a campfire to me.
Yeah,
Hey,
it
Brandy,
does.
whenever I'm using my laser in the house, how does my wood smell? Does it smell good?
How does my wood smell, Brandy?
Oh.
After I hit the button, a lot of people got it. Anyway.
But that's only in the morning, right?
Only in the morning.
Morning wood.
Yeah,
Okay,
morning
now
wood.
I got to figure out how to assemble this thing.
So that
Tim's got the X-Tool 20 watt, I believe, right, Tim?
The X-Tool D1 Pro 20 watt.
So I consider not posting that. Oh, keep going. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I consider not posting that letter drop game and just selling printed versions of it. But then just in plastic alone, it's like $14, and then you add the bag. That's $15, and it takes like a day to print.
Oh wow!
And so it's just not. It's not economically. It's not lucrative enough for me to try to sell them. So I'm putting it unprintable so everyone can make their own.
Tim, are you using Lightburn or their program?
This one I used X-Tool Creative Space, but I use Lightburn as well. I just want to get to know both X-Tool and Lightburn.
What was your speed and power on that 20 watt? Seller Nerd's wondering.
This was 6 millimeters per second and 80%.
Whenever people do videos, it's always good if they release this information. That way people watching know a ballpark figure. Of course, everybody's environment and machine is different, but if you have a baseline, you can try it. If it works, then you're good to go. If not, you can tweak it from there. So it's always good to let people know that.
Yeah.
And some of the lasers you can upgrade the print heads to stronger wattage if you want.
This one I can put the 40 watt on, but I can't afford $1,000 US for a 40 watt head right now.
A 10 watt will do, or 10 or 20, a 5, yeah. A 10 or 20 watt will do anything you're ever going to need. If you need to go cut anything massively thick, well, then use a different machine for that. But
yeah,
they can do almost anything you want.
Yeah, like I cut through, I have 1/4 inch that I
go
made
to a CO2 if you need to go to something really
made
thick.
a template out of 1/4 inch.
Wow.
And this was 2 passes. So
that's good.
But it worked.
Yeah, my 20 watt couldn't cut through that.
Your 20 watt
And-
couldn't cut through that. It should.
I
A
don't
20.
know.
This is just a 20 watt.
I haven't had much luck.
Anything that's a decent size, your garbage, try to keep it. When you want to do a test on something,
Yes.
you have your scraps to maybe do something little or whatever on, So.
Yeah. Keep all the little scraps.
Kenny's bottom row teeth look pretty good there. He's had his mouth open for a while now because his camera's frozen. I don't know. He started out great on the internet. Everything was perfect. He still has high quality. The picture quality, in my opinion, looks great. It's just he started having issues.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm running Wi-Fi from the shed to the house.
Okay.
I guess
I know, but it was perfect earlier. I figure your wife's
I know.
playing Call of Duty. He's eating up all your bandwidth playing Call of Duty.
Yeah, I know. But eventually, I'm going to run a cable. Run a, Cat 6. And I have to.
So I have the Focus, 20 watt laser, and you can get replacement, compatible laser heads pretty cheap off of AliExpress.
Hmm.
Brandy. Go ahead. Sorry.
So you can just replace it for fairly cheap, but also you can way cheaper than actually Focus isn't even selling replacements. And then you could also upgrade it because the power supply should be able to support at least twice what it's doing now.
This is funny. Read this comment. 3D Kenda is the one that sent you the 1337 also. Kenda, she says, thank you very much if you're still watching. Anyway, my humor, I try not to say anything directly that would tick somebody off or offend them. I try to indirectly make wisecracks. That's how I try to handle things.
We do
anyway.
Disney humor.
I guess, yeah. I don't want to be Barnacles. I don't want to go that far, but I'll do that off camera. But anyway, she said, happy birthday, Brandy. Thank you, Kenda. So very cool. Yeah, I told my wife, I said on my live stream, if people want to donate to you on the live stream, hey, it's your birthday, they may. When I live stream, it's my birthday. A lot of people donate, so that's awesome. I really appreciate it. It's really awesome that people are donating to her. So I'll transfer that from PayPal to my bank account, and then my wife can use it to buy whatever at a store or on Amazon, whichever.
Maybe
Really
she'll buy a present for you.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, a belated birthday present from back in June, right? Or maybe we should get Chinese for Monday. I don't know. Anyway, appreciate it. She said no. So, yeah, really appreciate it, guys. Everybody's wonderful. And then last year, Sergio bought me an iPad off of Amazon, and I use that to do all my thumbnails with. I love it. And I also found out when on OfferUp, when I post things on there, oh, ladies and gentlemen, look who we got coming in. Justin, Brencor 3D.
Breakor.
Hey, Justin.
Every time, Jerry. Breakor.
Breakor. Okay, wait. Ladies and gentlemen, Justin, Breakor 3D.
There you go. How's it going?
Hey, Justin.
What's going on, guys?
Yeah, Sam was on earlier. Scott was on for a while. He shaved off his mustache.
I saw that. I've been working on the printer most of the day, so.
All right, Kenny. Says he'll be right back.
I'm always working on a printer. It's my life.
Yeah, I'm kind of sarcastic person. I just try to, I try to be careful what I say.
No, you're not sarcastic.
I'm not really worried about offending people, and no, I don't usually apologize. It is what it is, and I'm out of the new generation of everybody that wants to apologize for everything. I don't do that. But
yeah.
Anyway, I got pretty thick skin, so most people should have pretty thick skin too. And I don't directly try to be rude to anybody in particular. So, she's in chat.
Here's a partial boron currently.
Oh, nice.
A little waiting on UPS to show up in the next half hour for the new Y-axis extrusions. I actually have a I had a taco to the bed and figured out it's the y-axis extrusions and rails from an early nozzle crash. So I have the rails sitting right there. I'm waiting on the extrusions.
What's the Z on that?
500.
Oh, wow. Nice.
It's a 350 by 350 by 500. I built it 2.5 years ago, before the Voron kits started being a thing. So I spent a very pretty penny putting this thing together.
No doubt.
And now I'm doing a few modifications to it while I'm operating on it. So just trying to get it a little better performing. So then I picked up this printer back here for free, actually, a CR10S Pro V2. And it came with an X-axis rail and a few other things, and I have since modified the heck out of that.
Since you sponsored Rocky Mountain Rep Rap, you're one of the two sponsors. You probably got a organizer. You probably have a couple thousand new friends.
Acquaintances, yes. Friends, more friends on the community side than just the general public. You know, but I'm going to IRF in 2 weeks, so go to 3 out of the 4 of the worldwide rep question. Yeah, you're going, Sergio. I know.
Oh yeah, I'll be there.
Bring me some pens. And I think I got enough of your pens, but I'll keep using them.
I'll bring more.
I'm sure I'll have stickers, just the small ones. I'm not bringing the big stickers this year. Yeah, just working on printers.
So someone was asking about replacement laser for a sculpt fun. All I can say is you can buy them off Amazon too, and a lot of the same sellers from AliExpress are on Amazon. If you just look at if the shipping says it's going to take a month, it's probably coming from China. But there's really most of the lasers just have the 2 leads, and then so it's either just on or off, and then the controller and the machine itself sets the power as well. So most of them just have two leads, and there's focusable ones and non-focusable ones. So you have to figure out which one you want, and then you might have to design and 3D print your own backing plate. But diode lasers are pretty much all controlled the same way, so they're pretty much all compatible.
Well, I have, according to like Pete's saying here, I have a lot of acquaintances. I don't have any. I only have a couple friends. Everybody is an acquaintance.
Yeah.
I was in the house, and guess what I seen?
It's nice when I can go into an event like Murph or Earth and walk up to people. It's hugs, it's high fives. There's people I do consider friends, but there are some where it's just like, yep, I know who you are.
If you chat occasionally, and not just once a year, they're a friend.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's
Am I muted?
10 times a year.
No, we can hear you.
Okay. So I was just in the house, and guess what I seen?
A cat.
Your neighbor is in the living
phone book.
with your wife.
A phone book.
Really?
Did
I
you
got
go
one in the
Dukes of
mail.
Hazzard on
A real thin phone book. I got one in the mail.
I couldn't believe. Yeah, a phone book. I couldn't believe it.
Right?
They make good step stools.
Yeah. I mean, does anybody else still get phone books across the country or in different parts?
Oh yeah.
I thought they
still
quit
exist.
those years ago.
Well, old people still need to find phone numbers, so.
Hey.
I was not pointing at you.
If you need to beat your teenagers, not leave places, you got to grab a phone book. So.
Yeah.
You might have to request them now. You might have to request them nowadays. I don't think they, at least in my area, I don't think they automatically ship.
We got one today. I don't know where, because I just went out for a second, my business. Anyways, right. So yeah, and there was one on the table, just got delivered. Okay.
The last couple of years, they were still delivering to my house. I would take it off my porch and just drop it in the recycle bin.
Yeah, they make good weapons too. So.
Oh yeah.
And they used to be real thick. Before the internet, they're real thick, and now they're real thin. So
They make good
Yeah, it's
bullet
like
catchers.
about like that.
You bullet catchers, yes.
I've done that. It's fun. You go to the phone book, the bullet's still spinning.
say it again.
You go to the phone book after you've shot at it. You shoot it right, and the bullet still spins.
Cool.
Too funny.
Okay.
Done that a handful of times.
Okay, what else can I cut?
I've used it for
Everything.
BB guns in the house.
Jim,
and-
you
and it
really
is-
like that smell, don't you?
I do. I do.
But it's fun seeing what page number the BB stopped at.
Oh, cool. You can just call a random number. Wherever the BB stops, I'll call that number.
That's a good, yeah. Probably illegal, but
I like
fun.
this Richard guy.
Tim, I can imagine you after you do your laundry.
Oh, yeah. Well, it doesn't stick in the clothes too bad. I can smell it in the air, but that's just because of all the pieces I've done. But this thing vents really well.
What I don't like getting in the mail is something from a mortuary
Yeah, yeah.
or a crematory. I don't like getting stuff like that in the mail. It'll happen when it happens.
Perpetual money.
I'm already taken care of, so I'm not worried about.
My wife said she's going to flush me down the toilet. I'm going to 3D print something she can put me in.
There you go.
That's
Put me
funny.
in somebody's coffee and make a pot of coffee, not tell them that I was in there with it.
The whole service, your coffees. Ugh. Everyone's sharing the joy of Jerry.
Yeah.
Just don't know.
Jerry, look.
Yeah, I think if you actually did that to somebody, you'd probably get arrested for doing it.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Did you ever read Stranger in a Strange Land by Robert A. Heinlein? It's a popular sci-fi book, but they had a tradition that they would ingest their dead friends.
Oh.
Well, it was to pay tribute to them, and to well, he was from Mars, the main character.
Well, didn't they say Keith Richards snorted his father? I thought, you know.
But that book also invented the term grok, and it's like to understand something but at a much deeper level. And so, in order to grok your friends, you want to ingest parts of them, so you grok them.
Grok. Interesting.
Yep.
Early bird discounts. Yeah.
Yeah, you can prepay that stuff, but if the company goes away, then you wasted your money.
My mom and dad are buried in a cemetery here in Vegas, and on top of each other. My mom's buried on top of my dad. He died when I was 17. But I just want to be cremated nowadays. It's so expensive for everything. I didn't really like the idea of cremation and burning yourself, but yeah, just cremate me, get over with. I guess save a lot of money. No reason to be out all that money for no reason, or make payments on it forever.
I'm doing cremation because I'm claustrophobic.
I mean, yeah, you get that out of your system real quick.
Kenny's
That'd be a
practicing
good.
right now.
Oh, don't
That's a good.
right by. Fucking UPS.
Believe
just
me,
drove right by.
I'm just relaxing. There's a table right here.
Oh, okay. That's why you're sitting there laying like you're dead. Get your hands across your chest.
I also really, really hate bugs, and they're
No,
not.
my-
and
No,
they're
I got a
not
high
gonna get-
table.
Turning in. UPS excitement. It's turning in. I'm gonna go wait at the door. I need these instructions so bad.
I really hate bugs,
wagging.
and they're not going to get the last laugh either. So that's another reason.
Oh, there you go. Well, my driver's license says that they can use my body for research if they want it at a school.
Yeah, I said no
So-
to that. Yes to organs, no to research.
Not that they would want my body for research. they might want to check into my brain a little bit, but yeah.
Depends on how you die, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
I also executions the other day, and that they'd actually, after they execute some serial killers, like the famous ones, they'd actually, get the brain and, see what was going on there. Like, what made them do that.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was actually on TV, and I'm like, okay, now I'm eating dinner. Change the channel. So what else? What's up?
I can hear a pin drop.
Now we're cooking with gas.
So the 20th is the magic date. The 20th for bamboo.
Yeah.
I still say it's going to be. I still say it's the room mills. It's going to be the A1.
Yeah, probably. They're doing it. They've got to say they're doing an excellent job marketing it and building up the hype.
Yeah, they're giving all the influencers permission at steps to hype
show
it up.
certain things, to
Yep.
sneak or to leak something. Yeah.
Yep.
And like I said, there's a number when you look on the World Trade Center, or that sounds like I'm talking about New York. But there's a website. You can put in an item's number, and I did that today, and that's what it did come up. A1 bamboo.
Right.
I mean, everyone knows it's the A1. I'm wondering if they're going to release the X1E. Could be the extended version.
Yeah, I know, and that's what I mean. Especially right, a few months from Christmas.
I wish the bamboo, my X1 carbon, for the price was a lot larger. I'm very happy with it. And out of all my printers, it's probably my best printer to date, but it's not perfect, but it's almost perfect.
Almost not perfect.
Yes, I have issues occasionally, and I got to take things apart, find the broken filament, and occasionally this or that happens. But 99% of the time, it's perfect. So the 1%.
I've only had that happen once.
I use a lot of Ziltech filament, and it breaks on me quite often. I get stuck. And then I was having a problem. I still haven't solved it, where my model gets about 2 to 3 inches tall. Next thing you know, I'm printing in midair. So I reprint it, print the model, whatever it's used. Sometimes it's fine. Sometimes it does it again. Right now, I got fixed dry filament, some tricolor, and some dual color. I'm doing for a video I should release hopefully tomorrow, and didn't have that one problem where that happened. So I don't know. Sometimes it happens on Ziltech, but like I say, it's usually Ziltech filament. Sometimes it's fine, sometimes it's not. And I'm still trying to become a Polymaker partner. I contacted Nick quite a while back. He's busy. I guess he'll get back with me when he gets back with me with a yes or no. I'd like to give away filament weekly from Polymaker like I do 3 weeks out of the month with Ziltech. And then I'd like to also receive filament from them for projects I want to do and sponsor them and promote them in my videos. Because right now I promote them and I'm buying all my own filament. So hopefully, if and when he gets back with me, it'll be a yes, and I can, sponsor him, be an affiliate, give away filament from him. I hope. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, well, the name Polymaker seems to get around.
Yep.
Yeah, it does.
And then the one I use, and the main brand I used to use when I first started was Hatchbox, and you hardly ever heard about them.
Well, Amazon bought them.
Oh, did they?
Yep. That's where the Amazon Basics came from.
Never heard of that. Because a lot of people used to put down
It was silent. It was a very silent sale. There's nothing.
A lot of
about
people
that.
hate Amazon Basics filament. I had no problem with it, but I used to pay $25 a roll in 2016, 2017 for Hatchbox.
Right. Yep. I remember those days. And Amazon silently purchased them.
Awesome.
And they were.
I usually always buy Polyterra. I know they have so many different brands. It's like I go to the grocery store and you walk down the chip or cereal aisle, and it's a block long. It's like, what do I buy? It's kind of like Polymaker. I haven't researched a lot of other things. I usually go with Polyterra, and I buy this or I buy that. I've always had good luck. I've had no problems. And my cardboard spools, I do not print the rings. They go straight in my printer. They print fine. On my fixed dry filament are also cardboard spools. When the spool starts getting light, occasionally I get errors on my AMS, so I put that plastic doohickey in there that's full of desiccant, which helps weight it down. because if it spins and retracts real fast, it kind of binds up and the reel hits the lid and it throws an error. But if I weight it down, it'll spin fine when it gets light. So I've heard of a lot of people that are printing the rings and putting on them. I've never had to do that. Okay.
Never transferred a spool.
What?
Never transferred a spool with one of those transfers. You know, those
No.
little things you can print out.
No, I downloaded it. I've never printed. Or you can hook it up to a drill. I've never done that. Or I could just rip the side off the cardboard spool, pull it off, and probably put it on the polymaker that way too, instead of respinning it. I do have empty spools. I guess I could do that sometime. Just rip it off the polymaker spool and do transfer it, but I've never tried. Yeah, I've tried a million filaments and since 2016, 2017. And currently the number one filament that I can recommend, I usually never ever have trouble with is polymaker. I just think they got too many types. They got too many
They got over
varieties.
300 different materials.
It's way huge. It's like you go to a store to eat with your wife and you open up the menu and there's 6 pages. It's like, no, I need a back and a front. I don't want 6 pages because I can't figure out. As you get older, you can't figure out what you want to do. I don't know about you guys. That happens with me.
I have trouble
with the menu. It's like, what do I order? If it is a simple front and back, it's pretty simple.
Well, if it gets pretty simple, I get upset. What? You guys don't have enough.
Yeah.
And here we go with the pin drop.
Yep. Sorry, I'm working diligently to put this thing somewhat back together quickly.
Well, I've been streaming for 2 hours and 57 minutes. I think I'm going to raid on Twitch, and then I will say goodbye to everybody on YouTube here in just a minute. I appreciate everybody that's been on. I appreciate all the donations for my wife. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the birthday wishes and the link on PayPal. And if anybody at the last minute would like to throw her a couple bucks on PayPal, she'll be very appreciative, and that's her birthday money. But everybody, I hope you have an awesome day. Let me start the raid. I'm going to raid into Maker Deck. Because usually when I get off every day, MakerNet is the one channel that's always there. And let's see. Figure out where all my buttons are. Okay, here goes the raid on Twitch. Thank you, everybody. Have an awesome day. I'll be back next Saturday, 1 p.m. Pacific. Thank you, everybody, all the makers that are on camera. I really appreciate it. And everybody,
back for at least 3 weeks.
Later, guys.
Happy birthday.